No, I can hear it very, very clearly. This is realms. We get to make a quite the fella here. Fella or Cinderella. This body proportions. Look at those arms. The arms, yeah, it's either very, very impressive arms for the fella or very impressive thighs for the lady. How's about this? Let me go ahead and kick off the multi-streaming. Now that we are to that point of the night, the weird part of the night, the rare occasion where things get weird. I wonder if there's a category for this. No rest. There is. How about that? No rest for the wicked. Bam, and save. Let's go ahead and kick that off and kick that off. Go live. Yes, please. Please and thank you. Actually hit the button correctly. There we go. Click it like you mean it. There we go. Set this to the side there. Boop. And perfect. All right, there we go. Like I said, haven't streamed in about a week. Getting back into the swing of things. It's like I never even left. Like a glove, or like riding a bike. Chun-Li thighs, or yes. I mean, the true answer is why not both. The true answer is why not both. Now, curiously enough, now I do have a mouse cursor. Interesting, because yes, I can apparently rotate. There we go. And we have like some different archetypes just to select from. Yeah, I think I'd rather just do mouse and keyboard for this kind of portion. This portion of menuing and such. So I'll stick with the default fella. And I will take the standard biblical name. Standard biblical name that is definitely in my family and on my birth certificate. And can I customize more? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Also, Shanna is coming back, maybe. She's coming back. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here come that Shanna. Here come that Shanna cat. All right, we're just going to do mouse and keyboard for these kinds of things. These presets. Now, how do is there a handsomeness meter that I can just crank all the way up? Just absolutely all the way up? Actually, I was talking to Gracie about this the other day because we went to the beach a whole bunch while we were on vacation, and you will note, eagle-eyed viewers will note, nary a sunburn nor sign of tan anywhere to be seen on my body because I made sure to cake myself very thoroughly with multiple layers of sunscreen and also bug spray because Florida, actually specifically because that hurricane came through really bad back in 2022, it kind of threw off the just general ecology with the bugs down there. So as a result, like a bunch of areas that normally are freshwater had like got a bunch of, you know, salt water from the hurricane and vice versa. So the bugs this particular season have been fucking impossible. I am not exaggerating when I say that between Gracie and I, we probably got no shortage of like 50 bug bites between the two of us throughout the entirety of the trip. It was a lot of very, very itchy bug bites. But anyway, wore a lot of sunscreen, was very responsible. And part of that is like, listen, I'm a pale motherfucker. I'm a short, pale little dude. And I was telling Gracie, if I'm ever playing a video game where I'm creating myself in some way, I look for a height slider, and I take it and I slide it all as far to the left as it'll let me go. And I do the same thing with complexion. Take the paleness slider and just go pop it as far to the left as far down as possible. Because it's like, yep, this is my reality. I'm a short, pale glass of water. So anyway, I mean, what I would like to do is make a Sag Maroon character, but I'm not sure they're gonna give me that level of control here. So I guess I'll be the palest, which is this guy. And I can give myself hair, maybe. And of course, Shayna wants attention. Yo, what's up, Farfanugan? Good to see you, bud. I was wearing the Curious Joe. I was wearing the, let's see, I'm looking, do I have it in this room? I do, but it's on the other side of the room, and I got Shan on my lap. But yes, I was wearing like a kind of a safari hat, which is that was a gift from my dad. He got that kind of hat for all of us for Christmas one year because it's a really nice kind of thing to have. And yeah, pretty much every time I was in the sun, I was wearing that thing. I was also wearing sunscreen. No fucking sunburn here, baby. I ain't fucking with that shit. Ain't fucking with sunburn. I mean, that's the thing too. I was very much raised in a household of like, you're going outside, you're going to the pool, you're going doing this, doing that, gotta put on sunscreen. Like, that's how I was raised. And honestly, my mom was real for doing that, because that shit is pretty scary. Shit is pretty scary and pretty murderous as far as bad shit that can happen. Bad, unkind shit that can happen. So probably like this, probably that color. And I give myself a big old beard. Oh, these got little braids, little beard braids. I tell myself that my hair is dark enough that I can pull off this darker color. I tell myself that. Also, it's only a matter of time before I look like this. It's only a matter of time. I already see some grays, a couple of grays in my beard, and a couple of grays in my head. So it's only a matter of time before I'm no longer the youthful, virile stud you see before you. Probably. Yeah, probably not so much that one. Probably more this one. That's what I'm thinking. I do kind of have that part. Do kind of got that part going down. Although again, this is also my inevitability with, you know, like kind of a sloppy comb over. That is also not too far into the future. Got crisped. That's a cool phrase. I got crisped because yes, like all of us got at some point in our lives. That's just how it is. But yes, some. That's the thing too. Like, even though I would put on sunscreen, there were still a couple times I got. But like, usually it was fairly minimal, and usually it was because like, oh shit, I forgot a spot, or I was out longer than I thought I would be. Like, sometimes, you know, just shit would happen. Obviously. Eyebrow position. I'll be very surprised all the time. No, not really. Let's go minimal. And distance. I can be frog, or I can be less frog, I guess. I'll do right in the middle. Position. Go right in the middle. It's very boring. I get anime eyes. Oh, we'll do the large expressive anime eyes. That sounds nice. You'll note, for anybody who's squinting in the webcam, you see this this brown, kind of black and brown and gray blob. No, Shayna has not settled down. She's jumped in my lap and could get comfortable. She could get comfortable, or she thinks, you know what? Or I could just like wriggle around like a little goober and be a complete little nuisance and be a little strange little kitty cat gremlin. She's making up for lost time because we were gone last week, so she's like, all right, Alex, listen, I need to be on your lap, and I need to be annoying, and I need to be silly. It's of the utmost importance. You'll note that she didn't actually jump onto my lap until I started streaming. I was down here earlier and she was like, she could not be bothered, but now it's like, oh, Alex is doing something. All right, hold my calls. I gotta go see what he's up to. Not even 30, got a few strands. Yeah, I have one of my college buddies. He had almost an entire full gray of hair, of gray hair. Probably before he was like, certainly before he was 30. Like, well, I shouldn't say a full head, but like very visibly on the sides, kind of the sideburns, and like some parts. He was always clean shaven, but like the sides for sure, and some parts of like the edges were like very prominent grays. And yeah, he's I think 1 year older than I am, so I think he's 36, and yeah, full gray. Like, it's no question at all. And which, you know, might be kind of a bummer to some people, but at the same time, it beats well, I shouldn't say it beats having no hair, because, you know, obviously for some folks they can't help it. But in the case of my eldest brother, he was going bald when he graduated high school. So for some folks, the genetics are less kind. That's just how it is. So we'll do about that, I guess. You know, interesting too how like the default nose size is still fairly large. It's still a pretty impressive schnozzle. We'll do that because it makes the beard look more impressive. Do right in the middle. And then right in the middle. There we go. And then jawbone. Yeah, prominent chiseled jaw. No, probably something right in the middle. Bam. Yeah, probably. I mean, if we make it a little bit wider, it makes the beard look more full. Looks a bit more full. Forget the ears. Oh, tasty treats for the walk home. So as far as like, yeah. Now, what usually got me as a kid, usually the ears, the forehead, the face, like the nose, usually that was pretty okay. Sometimes the cheeks would get a little rosy. Sometimes the cheeks would get a little bit rosy. And not my ass cheeks, but my face cheeks. But usually those weren't too bad. What usually got me was the neck. Usually the back of the neck and the shoulders, especially when the sun was like straight overhead. Because yeah, like if you're in the pool, you know, you're jumping in the water, you're playing in the water, playing with your friends. Like, you know, it's like it's easy for the stuff to wash off. So sometimes like if the sun isn't directly overhead, obviously if you're in the water, it can reflect back up at you. But like generally speaking, sometimes you have maybe some shade. Sometimes there's like you get some breaks. But yeah, when the sun is just directly overhead and it's just bearing down on you, that was what got me a couple times. Just like if I slacked on the neck and shoulders, I got burned there a couple times. So yeah, whenever I put on sunscreen, even if I'm wearing the hat like in those pictures, I still put some on the neck because again, it can find ways. It can find ways to get in there. And get in there it did sometimes, yeah. So make it nice white chin. Trying to make the beard nice and full. Now it looks less weird. I know, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm a little disappointed it looks less weird. I was hoping I could, like, do other things to other parts of his body. Because it's kind of a juxtaposition with, like, he's got a fairly normal head. And then a fucking, like, gorilla body. With these gigantic arms. I don't know, maybe that's just how normal people look. Maybe since I'm such a short piece of shit and I'm such a scrawny little dingus, maybe this is peak male form and I've been none the wiser all these years. Let's create them. Create new. And we create a realm where your legend begins. All right, I'm gonna need some assistance. What do we call our cool new realm? What do we call our cool new realm for this part of the prologue here? I'll remind you that for Rogue Trader, I think our ship name was Poonwagon. I believe it was Poonwagon for Rogue Trader. Damn, Kronk and Butthole City are both very powerful. I'm gonna give it to Butthole City. Unless, how's about this? Let's do this. We'll negotiate. We'll find a middle ground. Find a happy medium. And hear me out on this, all right? Hear me out on Kronk Hole City. Kronk, Farsight, you beat me to the punch. To the Butthole City where the grass is brown and my fingers shitty. Oh my gosh. Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I missed you guys. I missed streaming. God damn it. I missed streaming so I could do stupid stuff like this. There we go. That's what I like. That's what I like. Elgasa, you'll be really happy. No, Gracie fucking loved the stuff you guys are posting in the Discord server. She doesn't usually pop into the Discord server all that often, but she was like, you know, throughout like every once in a while, she'd see me check my phone and kind of giggle. She'd be like, all right, I need to see what he's laughing at. And she was like, there's been a number of times where she's been like, Alex, your friends are so fucking funny. What the hell, man? She's like, why are all your friends so funny? Like, what is it? She didn't say it that way, but the energy I sometimes get is like befuddlement. Like, why? Like, why is everyone so funny? Why do you attract people that are so fucking clever? Because then I was like, listen, it makes me look good because like they're all funny and clever. It just, I don't even have to do anything. Just by being in their presence, it elevates my perceived cleverness and funniness. So that's, you know, I'm not complaining. You know, it makes me look great. Benefits me greatly. And yeah, Farsight, Farsight. I mean, of course, Farfnukin's always finding great stuff to post, and yeah, I mean, there was a number of things that Gracie was like, that's really fucking good. So yeah, and sometimes I'll see something and I'll send it to her, but I won't specifically say, oh, it's from the Discord server. So yeah, so I'm secretly, not so secretly hoping that she'll check it more often, just in general now. So yeah, early access, like we were saying, working towards the 1.0. I don't know if they have a timeline for the 1.0 release, but yeah, they say we're working on it. We are working on it. I know there've been a few patches since the game first entered into early access, and I think it entered into early access about a week ago, week and a half ago. So they've already been doing some patches.
When I was a child,
the blood, that was good. The alligator one, yeah.
God told me
with the cool red lights. That was some good shit, I guess. I love that one. Yo, shoutouts to Shogun, by the way, if anybody's watched it. Very good show. I saw the shipwreck and I was reminded of a very good show.
Grow limbs where none should be.
That sounds fucked.
But the world was nearly lost in its wake. And she
One of the things that that drew me to this game was the very striking visuals.
would never need to return.
I mean, visuals can only carry a game so far, but that was one of the things that first caught my eye. Shogun looks good. I loved it. I don't think it's probably not for everybody per se. I think you guys would like it. Elgaso and Farsight, I think you would both like it. I think. If you watch it and you say, "Yo, this show fucking sucks. Let's go murder Alex because of his stupid opinions," that's valid. But I liked it. Gracie and I really liked it. She didn't. Well, yeah, I won't say anything. But yes, it's good. It's very good.
Some worth bringing the likes of them to shore.
I think the last episode became available to watch a week ago, thereabouts. So it's fairly recent. Is that us, I wonder? So yeah, sure enough. So you do have some keyboard things. Let's just assume that gamepad is what they recommend. That's kind of cool if I switch back and forth between mouse and keyboard and gamepad, the controls down here, like in the bottom left, kind of alter accordingly. But yeah, I suspect that gamepad will be a little bit easier, so let's just stick with that one for now. So what do we got here? So we got sprint. My guy is like he's obscured right now. He's not the naked gorilla fellow we saw earlier. So we got a melee attack. All right, very good. We have a stamina bar, so that's the Dark Souls Soulsborne aspect. Got a sprint, and I think that's it for now. Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess you have to charge it up or something. Yeah, there's like something that we don't have charged up right now. Oh, that's cool. You got a little dash move. Oh, okay. I see. If you tap the run, you do a little dash attack, a little dash maneuver. Tastes are probably kind of similar. Yeah, it's pretty good. Bestial power. Oh my. Laugh. Come here. Gladiator bow. Wave. I want to do the power. Yes. So we have emotes. We can do. Can I do push-ups? Very good.
Never thought I'd see a ceremony for myself.
So I guess that's what we are. Sarian warrior.
Bad idea to let you on board.
So I guess these are regular dudes.
And the rumors must be true.
Like their proportions look more normal, whereas ours are weird. Can I ring the bell? I cannot ring the bell. They'll post something. Yeah, it's like you can play the hipster card. Oh, I knew about that post before it was cool. You can absolutely play that card. It says I'm the only killer. I wonder if that's true.
You're supposed to be special or something.
Please be merciful.
I cannot beat the shit out of these people as much as I would maybe like to.
How about you let me be a serum too, huh? Bet that fancy cloak would look just fine on me.
I am pretty fancy. There's a lot. Yeah. But it is fun being able to play that card. And they're all great.
You greedy bugger. You sell it sooner than save an infant.
Like they're any different. They eat, they shit, they die. Same as the rest of us.
Keep walking, filth. I'll trade no words with you.
Everyone's so nice.
Know who you are and where we're headed, but they've got no idea.
I'm kind of curious if there's other like noteworthy things that people will say. This happy fella.
Hey, that's close enough. Just keep your distance.
There's a dark about you, and I don't want any part of it.
And like just marvel, like, yo, I'm fucking hilarious.
I don't know whether you.
I'm such a cool dude.
Or it follows you, and I don't care to know.
They mentioned the pestilence with a capital P, implying that it's like not just some little thing, but like a big, very official kind of thing.
Difference between you and me. I don't.
It says just I don't kill sick people. So I guess whatever this pestilence thing is, it's a real butt slapper.
No good will come of this. Should have burned the island to the ground 1,000 years ago and never come back.
We've wrecked and ravaged our way across half of the Arshan Sea, and you're scared of a hunk of rock.
Plenty of mainland ships go missing off Sacred shores.
What if mine was good, but it was nuked? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, every once in a while that something like that might come up where it's like, something. Sometimes the reality, of course, is that there's like, there's like gray areas, of course.
One meal away from starving, and a bunch.
There's gray areas when it comes to like things that are maybe a little bit too spicy. And sometimes it's not always super obvious, like where to draw the line, or where the line is, relatively speaking. But like, yeah, usually I do try to play it safe when something is like maybe a little bit sensitive. When it comes to shit posts on the channel, that kind of thing. And so much of the time, it's not even like I'm worried about any individual, like, and it can be climbed automatically. That's kind of nice. Yeah, let's climb the ladder first. Like, realistically speaking, I'm not even like worried about like the post in question. Like, if I see a shit post that's like maybe a little bit spicy, like maybe a little bit much.
You put the men on.
Like 99% of the time, the post is not the issue. What I'm more worried about is what I've seen happen with other Discord servers, where a somewhat kind of like kind of risque shit post, one that's like, maybe a little bit like, oh, this one is like kind of politically would elicit an emotional response by some people in nature, and it's like it gets posted, then someone else is like, oh cool, this is okay now, I'm gonna post one that's even ups the ante more. All right, I'm gonna post this one and this one and this one, and then like you check the server like a week later and it's just like, oh boy, it turned into 4chan over there. Okay, that's weird. And like, I don't think that would happen, but like I've seen how that kind of thing plays out, and I'm like, we're nipping that in the bud right now. So yeah, it's like, generally speaking, yeah, it's like if something gets nuked, it's like nothing personal. It's just like trying to keep a baseline and not really budging by it. We don't do that with politics. Yes, we enjoy piss memes that elicit emotional responses, and the emotion is unbridled and uncontrollable lust, obviously.
I was paid to deliver you to Sakura in one piece, and I will.
Yeah, everyone's so happy that we're here, by the way.
And stay out of our way till landfall. Whoop.
This meme has an exceptional amount of piss. Better post it. This meme has a heartbreaking lack of piss. It has been removed, and the poster has been banned. Reason for the ban: not enough piss. Not enough piss. 6 out of 10. Quote IGN. So I think we're all set. Let's go ahead and hop out. And Jimmy, wow, what a time for a raid! Holy shit. Poor Jimmy. His raiders, or at least probably Jimmy himself, probably heard those words escape my lips right as the raid started to pop off. Farsight says, piss memes are good, woke is no go. I mean, generally, I would say I am more on the pro side of that kind of situation. But yeah, usually in case like that though, I'm like, I'll just post that in the world news channel just to play it safe. It's like it's kind of like a quarantine for all things in that general wheelhouse. Jimmy, thank you for that raid. Also, I'm sure it probably blew your mind that Jimmy was doing Secret World Legends. Now, Jimmy, you were doing another challenge, one of many challenge runs. Let me kick that thing open real quick. I'm trying to remember what this one was. Is it the one where it's all dark and scary? It's all dark and spooky, and like all the lights are out through a mod you're playing, I will take the 9 copper pieces. I'll take my stuff, and then he said go to the lower decks. Can I sleep in this little hammock? Looks very comfortable. Oh, we do like the Legend of Zelda jumping, where you have to like, yeah, you have to run over an open gap in order to jump. You can't just jump on your own. Certain objects are breakable. What about this rat? I fucking blasted his ass, and can I slurp the meat? There was like an option, and I think oh yeah, here we go. Oh, right here, yeah, to collect the loot. Rough cut meat. That's not so much cut as I just fucking broke that shit. Breaking things is very satisfying in this game. Oh, there's like a run and kick maneuver. Oh, he's like auto locking onto breakable things. That's kind of nice. Yeah, breaking shit is very fun. It's very, very good. Yeah, the lights off challenge, man. The first 5 maps and man, Transylvania already. I feel like you started that run. Well, actually, no, maybe it wasn't that you started it. I knew you were in that run. You were some ways into it when you rated us a week or 2 ago. I just assumed you had started it fairly recently, but yeah, it sounds like it's probably been ongoing for a bit. Do you have any clips you want to share, by the way, bud? As you know, whenever someone raids, you've probably heard my spiel many times, and I'll say it every time. Because whenever one of our homies raids us, we always see it as a great opportunity for some cross-pollination. You can pollinate me with your sweet, sweet nectar. I'm getting a thing in my ear. No, I don't need to rephrase that at all. My sources are telling me that is an extremely normal and well-adjusted thing to say. Pollinate me, Big Daddy, is what I should have said, actually. Also, can I get up here and break this shit? No, I cannot. Get some Helldivers, yeah. I mean, you know, I got that first game. We got that first game on lock, yeah. I've heard a lot of people say that Helldivers, of course, is such a fun game to play, but it's weird streaming it. You know, some games... Whoa, game had to really think about that one for a second. Some games are a little bit weird when it comes to, like, playing versus streaming. Also, you got a little slide along the wall maneuver. Might have to do some stealthing later on. So, yeah, I mean, nothing's out of the question, obviously. But, yeah, the downside of a game that's, like, has such, oh, to slide. Oh, not to open, though. Can't break the door open. Yeah, a game with such a widespread appeal and such mainstream success is that everyone's playing it, and there's not as much desire to watch someone else play it, because, like, oh, no, I can just play it myself. The game is so popular, everyone has it by this point. So, yeah, it's one of those, like, some games are great to play, but not always easy to convert to being a streamable game.
Hello.
Mushrooms. I can pick those mushrooms. See those mushrooms? You can pick it. And I was gonna say violence is not the answer with this guy.
From the table. I have to keep stirring, or it'll go from burn to...
Yeah, physical response. We were talking about emotional responses. That one elicits physical ones. Here we go. Switch to my water. Oh, hold on. I'm switching to water. Quick reminder. I have to move this so it's visible. But it's tricky because the webcam screen is a little bit smaller. I need to always have this on camera as much as possible, at least. Oh, Shayna's back, by the way. Like, I'm taking great pains to try to... Oh, even then, it's way too small. Yeah. Yeah, the webcam screen is just too small, unfortunately. So I guess you'll only be able to see it when I have it in my hands. But yes, the water bottle still has the label from last time. Okay. There we go. Shayna's back, by the way. Was kind of sick this week. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, first stream in about 4 or 5 days. Yeah, you might have heard me say earlier, I was actually out on vacation most of all of last week, so my first stream in about 7 or 8 days myself. All right, so side quest complete. I got the mushrooms right here for you, bud. He says, grab me the food. Oh, maybe he means get the stuff out of the pot. What if I just jump on it? What if I punch it? Can I punch the food?
Just grab me that food.
Grab me that food. I already have the mushrooms. Maybe I need to... Do I have to, like, equip the mushrooms in some way? Looks like I do not... Oh, wait, yeah, here we go. Some mushroom. I don't want to use them. Let's see. Maybe he means other mushrooms. Oh, maybe he means this stuff. Yeah, maybe he means grab, like, a whole bunch of other things and then break these boxes. And then violence is the answer. Always, always, yes. Who's this guy? Actually, no, hold on. That he sounds very dramatic. I'm gonna go give this guy the goods.
Along with a little seawater and a lot of sawdust.
Oh, I love lots of sawdust in my stew. In my mushroom and kale stew. Have a good night, Whale. Thanks for popping in, buddy. I know, like I said, yeah, I know you got that early rise, bud.
But nothing beats a cooked meal. Yeah, have some for yourself.
Does this game have some cooking mama aspects? I sure hope so. Mushroom soup. It's that simple meal. Yeah, I wonder if there's ways to... If there's, like, systems where we'll have to, like, cook our own stuff at some point. With the ingredients we find.
A year of this. 2
Swabby.
in the decks. 4 more in the rigging. Another 5 at the helm. And the captain! Just like that.
It's just like that. What if I do 60 years of washing the decks? Does that turn me into a captain? It's like, you know, fairly low complexity experience, but if I get enough of it, is that enough to level me up fully? Yes, Shayna, you're a good girl. Good kitty cat, Shayna. She needs reassurance sometimes. She's a little bit uncertain sometimes. Also, now that we know about the inventory, can I talk about... Is there, like, things I can equip at all? Here's my guy. So we have these thingamajigs. Artemisia root, which sounds cool. So yeah, no armor, no weapons. We're functionally naked right now. Ooh, that was a big punch. Yeah, much like Dark Souls and much like other games of this stature, breaking stuff open proves to be very satisfying and enjoyable. You know, some people say the defining feature of any Soulsborne game is stamina management and resource management. Others would say, no, is breaking stuff going to elicit a prominent sexual satisfaction? The answer ought to be yes.
Criminals, heretics, even the Dasher, even you.
The Dasha, he says. I wonder who the Dasha is. Is that one of Santa's reindeer? On Dasha and Prancer and Donna and Vixen? Or Blitzen, maybe? Not Vixen. Vixen's like that's an odd, that would be an odd name for an animal. The other ones are very normal, of course. Ooh, speaking of animals, do we get another dog, another animal want to hang out with us? That Bonnie the dog. She was very excited when I picked her up, by the way. Picked her up from my mom's place. They loved watching her. My mom was like, you know, she can stay as long as she wants. You know, as long as you want her to stay. It's like, if she wanted to stay forever, that's acceptable too. Yeah, they really loved watching Bonnie. She was a very good girl. And yeah, my mom made it very clear. It's like she can come back anytime she wants, or anytime you want, rather. They're thinking about at some point getting a second dog. So I think it was nice because it was a nice like little trial run as far as like seeing how their current dog does with a buddy. And yeah, she said it was a really nice time for everybody involved. So I think they're gonna be starting on the dog hunt process pretty soon for them, which is good. So yeah, my mom and stepdad, they have a very good dog, although she's very high energy, so the idea of that dog getting a little buddy sounds kind of nice.
Myself, real nice like. Don't fret if you can't sleep. First few weeks aboard, I couldn't catch a wink.
Not sure if I trust this guy. He says, yeah, I fixed it up myself, winky face. It's clearly like where we're meant to be going to advance the story. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I can break. I mean things to investigate and lore to learn about. But yeah, basically what I want is like, yeah, apples to explode. Let me punch this barrel full of apples, then pick up one of them.
Unless you want one plucked out.
Keep your eyes off the cargo. You got it. I will not look at the cargo. I'm just gonna punch open all that is punchable. I mean, maybe that's not considered cargo. Maybe that's just open season. But yeah, there's probably like some contraband that we're smuggling that we're maybe not meant to be wise to.
You're just another job.
He was just following us around. Some of these are big. These are big things. What's this guy's story?
The men think you're some kind of legend. Know what all legends have in common?
So there's something about our character that's really special then. Because we've had many people say like, oh yes, this, what do they call them? Serim. Serim are like, some people think they're really cool. Others think they're overrated. Oh, actually, do I get a, can I charge it? Oh, I can like do a cool charge up and punch really good attack. Can I punch open doors with a charge punch? No, I cannot. All right, I think we've done all we can. We've done all the damage and exploration we could possibly do. Retreat to our quarters. That was weird. Yeah, I was watching how the walls are sliding up. That's kind of interesting. I think the idea is because it's the ship going up and down, so it's like the perspective it's shifting to accommodate that. That's very interesting. Now let's go to sleep. Sleep in our clothes like a normal person. Not weird at all. Oh, cutscene time. Very happy dreams. Unless this actually happened and it's just fast forwarding. Nope, just crappy dreams. Although we are getting blasted with cannons or some shit. See, our broski got by... Oh, he's got a sword now. One-handed weapons. Let's go and equip that shit. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that shit. Oops. There we go. A rusty-ass little sword. Now we can actually see the armor we currently have. Yes, Serim. So we're not completely naked. We're actually the opposite of naked. We're actually pretty well equipped. So, much like earlier, there's like a charge attack. Yeah, stamina management's going to be big. And if there is, yes, there's like earlier, there's like the dodge. I don't know if there's a parry. Oh, there's sort of a parry. Yeah, there's indeed a parry. And in more or less classic Dark Souls sense, there's no block, at least not that I can see. Maybe we need a shield to block properly. Is that a bad guy over there? Oh, yeah, charged attack. Consume stamina. Right. I'm gonna assume he's a bad guy. Oh, okay, he was hitting through the pain. Good to know. Oh, that's the poise meter that we're seeing. Okay. Guess they have a poise meter. I don't know if it was his blood or our blood, but somehow we've got some Biscara. Play this thing. So left button to shield. Very good. We also do parry. Oh, there's a actually that might be a parry. That's either a smack them in the face with a shield button, or it is functionally working as a parry. Hopefully it's both. Jumping at door handles. Oh my gosh. Oh, one of the kids fell. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Locked himself in the bathroom. Oh my goodness. That's actually impressive. Yeah, cat locks himself in the you said in the bathroom. Like how's that even happen? But he's jumping at the door handle. Yeah, it's almost like is the cat not aware that this can get them into trouble? Or maybe not in trouble per se, but get them into like spots that they can't get out of. I guess that's not a huge priority. Like, listen, that's a later me problem, not a right now me problem. It's jumping at the door handles. I know some animals like to fuck around with those, so let's go ahead and try out that theory. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like there's no smacking that happens. There's no like damage smacking. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you would use to parry. I'm taking some damage, of course. But I know of some animals that like to mess around with those little rubber stoppers that you would, I don't know if they're used commonly in all regions of the world, but at least in parts of the US, you get those little bendable kind of rubber stoppers that are on the base of like a floorboard to stop a door from slamming into a wall. And they're like sometimes little rubber band, not rubber band, but like little springy things, and they make a satisfying like those kind of noises. I know of dogs that like to play with those and like bark at them and like just kind of bat them around and marvel at the weird noises they make. So I could see cats also wanting to fuck with that, but yeah, door handles, that's so odd and so specific, but that's what makes it fun. Let's see, we're on fire. You sprint to kind of do like an auto jump, kind of like in Zelda. Also, I saw boxes and crates. I had to break them. I simply had to. I had no choice in the matter. Oop, almost fell right through. I had no choice in the matter. It had to be done. Okay, now I have my legs back. He drinks out of the toilets. Incredible. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm referring to, though. But yeah, drinks out of toilets. That's such a dog stereotype. I've never heard of a cat drinking out of a toilet before. Now, I do know that of course cats love to drink out of like cups and bowls, like human bowls, that is, things that are not meant for cats. So yeah, if you like give the cat their own little, oh, I was supposed to slide, that's what it was. You give them their own little water bowl, they might kind of scoff at it, but they see you drinking out of a water cup, they're gonna say, oh, I want to drink out of that. Give me what he has. I want the forbidden water. They want me to do the slide motion. Sidle alongside the wall. So we'll do exactly that. Give the people what they want. And I'm assuming, yeah, if I do not make that jump, it is death. Whereas this one... Oh, not this side. Other side. There we go. Yeah, I see this kind of motion. I think of Metal Gear Solid. I think of stealth more than I think of getting around obstacles. More Metal Gear Solid than Assassin's Creed. Staggered to lower the guard. Yes, poise damage. There's the poise meter. Or parry before an attack lands. I'll try the parry. Bam! Yo, I'm such a fucking badass. Oh, that was actually satisfying. He like challenged right as I was going in for the charge attack. Stamina of a vial of stamina. Drink out of the cat's bowl for the ultimate power move. Ultimate power play. The private quarters. I wonder what's in there. Pursuant to our conversation earlier about Peach's fireplace secret, I hope his XXX collection is found here. What am I hearing? Backstab. Ooh, that's good to know. Get the backstabby wabby. There's a sneak. Oh. You sneaky boy. Now, it's not a guaranteed kill, obviously. Actually, that was quite a bit of damage, but yeah, not a guaranteed kill. Not like a one-shot guarantee, though. Somebody says, please, I need help, and I'm over here like, listen, I'm gonna help you in a second, but I need to explore first and get loot. It is of the utmost importance.
I tried to fight like you, but...
Oh, that was the fella, right.
My name's not Wart. It's...
Wart. We never got to know his real name. I mean, Wart is kind of an unfortunate sounding name anyway. Limited stamina for climbing. We Breath of the Wild out in here. Wonder who the bad guys are that are attacking us right now. If they're going for us specifically, or if we're just caught in this mess. It's actually Mort. I had a friend from high school whose last name was Mortensen. We all called him Mort. It's a lady.
Let it burn! Show these mainlanders Hatsakra is our island!
Is it sacred? We got Sweetie over on Trovo. What's up, Sweetie? Let's go assist in killing things. I don't know who were... Okay, I guess the guys with red health bars. It's a little bit chunky sometimes. We get some frames. Just a few. A couple frames. There's kind of a little red outline to indicate when we're targeting someone else. Or rather, who we're targeting specifically. Oh, did he hit the... I thought the other guy had that guy covered. Thought he had him covered. What's the parry button? It's this one. Oh, not quite. There was a follow-up I was not ready for. Don't mind that corpse getting in the way. Oh, heck. I keep not being ready for the follow-up. There we go, yeah. It's like I'm a little bit too far away for that first attack, and the follow-up fucks me up. There we go. Get the great handle. That sounds like a great idea. Is that this thing here? It probably is. Can I go down and, like, fuck more dudes up? No, I cannot. Crack that shit open. As the bodies fall down. Sprint, dodge, and... Wait. Combo attack. Sprinting in combat. Enter dodge and press Y. Oh, I see. That's cool. I thought you just did like a single attack. That's like a flurry of blows. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, get his ass. Not him. Get the other guy's ass. As long as someone's ass is getting got, that's all that matters. I was hoping to remove that poise even more. Maybe even poise in him. Kind of weird you can only do that little quick combo out of a roll. That's a little bit strange. Oof. We outnumber him, lads. We got him on the wall. We got him against the ropes. Yeah, I like that flurry of blows attack, but obviously it leaves you vulnerable. They block you. Just don't get blocked. Oh, who's this fucking dude? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I need to heal. How do I heal? Is it this thing? Apple. Oh, God. It's not enough. I should have been paying more attention. Oh, no. Okay. There was an option at one point to rotate more things onto the healing bar. I do not know what it is, so now I just gotta not get fucking got. Alright, I'm gonna do another apple eating situation. And that'll be enough to carry me forward. Oh, follow up. This guy's got no shield. Oh, another follow up, yep. He's got no shield, so I have to, like, kind of go around his shit. I could try to parry, but I'm too scared. We get him? We got him. Oof. He's a big scary fella. Is that a friend? No, not a friend at all. I wonder where they came from. I don't see, like, any other ships. Did they just land in from the sky? I figured there was like an enemy ship that they like used to board.
Too late for any of us.
Oh, are we going onto the rocks? We sure are. Yeah, the animation's pretty cool. Like, generally speaking, the animations for the attacks and for the combat is pretty cool. The cutscenes look pretty good. We get some frames, you know, the frame rate stutters a bit. And of course, I'm using an AMD graphics card sometimes for like brand new games like this. I guess the drivers aren't always like as up to speed, so like when compiling the shaders for like a brand new scene, it takes a second to load it into the GPU's memory. So like you know you'll see like a new thing and it kind of stutters for like just a moment. So, you know, early access. It's to be expected. But I'm liking it so far. Belle says that she's been sick for a bit. Yeah, that's no fun. That's no funsies. I was on vacation until yesterday. We got back late last night.
So, it's true. The king is dead.
It was a very good trip, but I was very tired when we came home last night because it was one of those situations where we had to check out of the condo in which we were staying at 10 a.m.
And a good friend.
and then our flight left at 7:40. So
We will.
had to kill some time, so to speak.
Your father's soul is at rest now, King Magnus. The people look to you for strength.
I offer my condolences and my counsel, as I did for your father for
The
many
great
years.
pestilence has returned, Lord Bowers.
Yes, I have heard the rumors.
Wait,
They're not rumors. Even now, it ravages the island of Sacra just off our own shores, turning their men and women into unspeakable things.
The pestilence is a punishment upon those who have lost their faith.
Is it now?
How convenient.
You question the church.
You're not the church, Madrigal. You're just the tip of its spear.
Enough. Whatever the cause of this
Just a
sickness,
tip.
I cannot allow it to spread. My father has been weak for many years. I will begin my reign doing what he could not.
My king, you are grieving. I must recommend against any...
It's already done. Tomorrow, Madrigal Celine and her Inquisition will set sail for Sacra.
I promise we will cleanse the island of this wickedness. Our new king's faith in the church is well placed.
Our king's faith was never in question. Ellsworth is a strong ruler, your grace. Sacra will recover.
No. Sacra will be reborn.
yes, I wonder, Farsight. Yeah, it took me a second because the audio was doing that weird thing where I actually couldn't hear any of the dialogue, but I did see it was coming through.
With God's hands, we will reach into every corner.
Yes, some real subtlety there, right? Real subtlety with these characters we're being presented with.
Screaming into the light.
Is that our guy? Do we lose our cool armor? Yeah, the proportions are so odd. And it's not just us, everybody looks like this. We have something on our heads. I zoom in. A little bit, yeah. It looks like we have something on our head, like the top of our heads. We can kind of rotate a little bit. It's probably just like a reflection effect. Anyway, so we lost our cool armor. Now we just got the riggedy rags, tattered rags, better than being completely naked. Lost our. We still have the money. We have the stew from earlier, and we have this odd thing. What is this? It's a horn. Something that was held by Odessa was the name of that one lady from the cutscene. Everyone's dead. No weapons, no shields. I can't use this this shell, the seashell thing as an improvised weapon, unfortunately. I can still punch shit open, thankfully. Magic the Gathering cards. Interesting. That's an interesting comparison. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. Moderate. I guess that means moderate difficulty. With a fishing rod equipped, we could... Oh, it's kind of cool. We can catch some fish. I've only played Dark Souls 1. So when it comes to games that have a very prominent Soulsborne affinity, I don't, like, gravitate... I don't, like, jump towards it, but I don't shy away from it either. I'm very much a middle ground kind of guy. When it comes to Soulsborne games, I know people that like Soulsborne that's like, I'm not gonna say all they play, but that's like what they really gravitate towards. And other people, and for others, it's like, oh god, no way, like they steer clear. So you know, it's different for everybody, obviously, but there is swimming, by the way. A horseshoe crab, God's perfect creature that just chose not to evolve hardly at all over the past millions of years, and then a standard crab. I guess that I will maybe beat the shit out of. Can I stealth beat his ass? Can I beat that ass? Is this considered stealth? Alright, so I was trying to be stealthy. There was no option to be stealthy. All there was is horseshoe crab. Wait, that's not a horseshoe crab at all, though. Just picked up more crab meat, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it so far. And yeah, the visuals are pretty cool. Again, yeah, you know, visuals can only take a game so far, but it is, of course, the first thing you see. It is like the general presentation. I'm liking that so far. All right, I bet if I do a charge punch, we'll break it. I wonder if this is where I'm supposed to go, or if this is a potential thingy. I wonder even if I have a... Yeah, activities. No quests. Don't get fucked. Don't get got. That's the activity. Don't get fucking murdered. Got the fog of war, of course. Constantly shifting, so the path will fade over time. Interesting. So there can be new dangers. So I guess that's kind of some like Diablo-like aspects of this game too, where like there's some, I'm not gonna say roguelike, but there's some procedural generation going down. We got one-legged duck. What's up, buddy? Overpaid yeah. You get some holidays off, yeah. No rest for the wicked. Are you trying to imply that it's like a weird hotel chain? It's like instead of yeah, Holiday Inn, or it's like some kind of like nice sounding thing. Like, oh, the restful inn, something that's like pleasant and chill. This is the no rest inn, where it's all uncomfortable and miserable. I guess specifically if you're wicked, but I mean, let's be honest, we're all kind of fucked up here. That's the rule. Surly innkeeper, he says. Sink my teeth into the Isle's wilderness. Okay. I wonder like how far in the future, how far in the past this was. We got some stuff. I'll take all of it. An armor shard. Okay, so we can use that to craft stuff. So we know there's cooking and also presumably crafting of some variety. Oops. Alright, so I'll explore around a little bit. Is there a... Oh, you can just click that to see the map, which is nice. So, definitely a degree of exploration. Eventually we'll, you know, find the main path forward, but for now we're just trying to explore. I found an axe. It says it's a tool, though. Oops. But maybe I can still use it as if it were a weapon. Yeah. Well, hold on. Oh, I cannot use it as a weapon. Okay. Cut down trees. Okay. So at first I was like, can it be used as an improvised weapon, maybe? No rest for the wicked, except holidays and bereavement. Well, the guy did say that one guy was in mourning. Let's see, I bet I can combo that ass. Comboed his ass. Good to see you, Meerkat. He says, I'm a fucking angel. A fucking angel, which is the best kind, as we all know. I've seen what you put. I've seen your browser history. I've seen the things that you're into, bro, and I'm into it too. Thanks for the recommendations. Can I punch this thing open with my fists of rage? I cannot. So I punched that crab to death. That was pretty cool. Punch open some barrels. Eventually we're gonna hit like a dead end. And it'll be time to turn back, or we'll find like more cool zones, because again, there is swimming, obviously. I don't know, I'm guessing it's based on stamina, so you can't just swim into the ocean forever. This is very striking, especially with the way the camera kind of pans out. Kind of green, isn't it? Kind of a green, kind of like Subaru unpleasantness. We would need something to get through here, so yeah, and maybe it's for the best. It looks like a poison swamp. And if it's a Dark Souls inspired game, then yeah, there's going to be some kind of poison swamp inevitably. It is an angelic penis, thank you very much. Is that the piss waterfall? I sure hope so. Although I'll say this much, if that's the piss waterfall, then the waterfaller, the source of the waterfall should probably drink more water. I mean, if it's yellow, like a dark yellow, then you're dehydrated. I don't know what a like, I don't know, sickly green would imply. Can I move the camera at all? Looks like the answer is no. It's a little bit of an awkward thing going on there. I think this might be more or less the end of the line, or as this area is concerned. It's kind of like the proverbial look behind the waterfall kind of situation. Yeah, you're playing a game like this, you find a little area that looks interesting. Make sure to check behind because you might find some other good stuffs. Some cool secrets. Go ahead and grab those while we're here. Might as well. Sploosh. Of course, here's more of the shipwreck. In fact, if I go this way, we'll find something. Or shipwreck. And sure enough, there is something. If I could just hoist myself up. I could pull myself up by my bootstraps. Here we go. Cracks those chests open, much like how Ganondorf does in Hyrule Warriors. Just kicks that shit open. A scrap bomb. Roll to do 30 damage. Get an ingot. Get some more roots. I will take all of it. I will take it all. I can swap the selected item by holding. Oh, I didn't want to drink it. Okay, good to know you can switch. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit odd. I understand kind of what's going on there. Oh, what's this, by the way? Something fancy. Let's see what this does. X. Big punch. Focus and runes. Unleashing weapons runes. Powerful special attacks. Okay. Makes sense. So that's probably the yellow bar in the top left. I'm guessing you have to fill it up over time by doing other regular attacks, that kind of thing. Just some really cool power attack. Oh, here we go behind the... Yep, here we go behind the waterfall. Just like I was hoping. And I'll take all of it. We got a cool hat. Wildling helmet. I'll take it all. I'm gonna wear my cool new hat. There we go. I look so handsome. Actually, hold on. Can I... There we go. Yeah. There we go. Very cool hat. A bunch of stuff there. Yes, I want that to be on the hot bar. Unknown origin. Scrap bomb is the bottom. I make that one the... Oh, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. Blade oil. So I'm just gonna assume that's like basically KY jelly. I'm guessing that's what that is. Like I'm applying like a lubricant to make my weapon more smooth, so it glides into my victims' torso, causing wounds with greater ease. You can deal poise damage to interrupt your damage, your actions. Makes sense. There's a weight class kind of thing, kind of similar to Dark Souls. Very good. Yeah, quick step or roll versus slow roll and stagger. Oh, if you roll into them, you can stagger them. That's cool. That's cool. Good. I appreciate them telling me all about these things. I have much to learn. Oh god, I should maybe not just go swim into the ocean, maybe. Back this way. Oop. Yeah, we have limited stamina. I can't just swim forever. I do appreciate the exploration. Feeling of exploration right now. Is that a fella? I think I saw a fella. Here's some good news, Meerkat. I would love to hear some good news. If the good news is about a successful bowel movement or something of that nature, then color my ass and the rest of my body, for that matter, very deeply excited. If it's any other kind of news, then it's okay. But like that's what I'm really hoping for. Always down to celebrate the homies' successful bowel movements whenever there's an opportunity. Another horseshoe crab, by the way. Don't mind if I do. I have 3 of those now. And also some herb, and also another crab. It's a good day. And some mushrooms. Grayson and I actually got to see exactly 1 horseshoe crab while we were in Florida. Sadly, it was a washed up, not alive anymore horseshoe crab, but still, it's kind of cool to see. We did see some alive crabs. We did see some crabs that were alive, and that kind of helped balance it out. That balanced out the sadness of seeing a dead horseshoe crab. So we saw some alive fellas. Yo, that is some good shit, Meerkat. You got to ring that bell. That's fantastic. Congrats to Mama Meerkat. That's really cool, bud. That is really cool because, yeah, that's a crappy situation to have to deal with. You know, that's crappy for your mom and for you and for the rest of the family. Oh, am I dead? I'm dead. I drowned as I was fucking around and I found out. Fucked around and I found out. But I still have my hat, so it's okay. Let's try that again. But anyway, yeah, Meerkat, that is fantastic, bud. And I appreciate you sharing that good news with us. Yeah. You know, so many of us, either like somebody kind of vaguely in our wheelhouse, you know, whether it be a direct family member or an extended family member or a good friend, like everybody knows somebody who's had to go through some kind of treatment. And yeah, that shit is not easy. To put it nicely, that shit is fucking miserable for the individual to have to go through. It's awful for, you know, for friends and families to have to, you know, to try to shoulder that burden with the person. It's stressful. It can be very stressful. So yeah, going through treatment and completing the treatment and ringing the bell, like that's what we love to hear. That makes it all worth it, man. But yeah, it is stressful. Like the path to get there is an emotional and unpleasant journey. Let's see if I can get that the one object of my desire. Oh, wrong button. Oh, and then I'm gonna fall down. That's all I'm gonna do. Yep, that's okay. We try again. Yeah, I had a close family member about, what was this? I guess it was about 2 years ago. But yeah, had a breast cancer scare. Heard a voice, by the way. Heard a voice. They're saying, "Come over here." Yeah, had a breast cancer scare and didn't have to go through chemo. Just did radiation, and yeah, same kind of thing like Meerkat said. Finished the treatment, rang the bell, and like everything's been in the clear ever since. Which is awesome, because yeah, it's like it is you know, for so many folks. I mean, of course, the big thing is catching it early. Catching it early is the big thing, but yeah, for so many folks, like it is it is not always so easy. You know, sometimes it's chemo, sometimes it's surgery, sometimes there's all kinds of shit that they have to go through. It's a lot sometimes. Found the captain, by the way.
Make it to Sacrament from here. This coast is crawling with the risen. Oh. The waves. Can you feel them, Father? We're back at sea.
And then is he still dead? No, he's still alive. Oh, okay, no, now he's dead. Kind of slumped over now. So he said the risen. I'm just gonna assume that means some kind of zombinos. Some kind of zombino fellas. Is there anything down here? I'm really trying to like embrace the exploration aspect of this game. Also, I'm trying to watch for these corpses to just start rising up and trying to tickle me nice and good. Oh, we can be sneakies. This guy seems like a regular person. Suplex! That's the coolest shit. I'm so glad we got to suplex his ass. And then a final kick to send him home. Send him packing. Yeah, I'm so glad that sneak attack is a suplex. That's the kind of thing where I would much rather... Like, a backstab probably does more damage, but the suplex looks fucking badass. So, I would sheath my sword so I could do the suplex maneuver just because it's way more satisfactory. And it looks like I lack a few things. health and stamina. So I lack dexterity and also intelligence. I am neither dexterous nor intelligent enough to wield a sword. A singular purpose one-handed knife. Played hockey or practiced on a snowboard, that kind of thing. I've never played hockey, and I've never snowboarded, so I've never really done any kind of winter sports. Yeah, I've never ice skated. It's not like a super common thing here in this part of the Midwest, at least. In some areas further north, they have more regularly cold winters with more snowfall, that kind of thing. So in some areas, like again, like further north, like yeah, like everybody snowboard or like has skied, or everyone, not skiing because skiing is expensive, but everyone has ice skated, everyone has played hockey, that kind of thing. Not a super common thing up here. I have a couple friends that have experience with it, or I have a couple friends that that just like watching hockey. Yeah, never something that I myself have had much experience with, at least not yet. Give me that crab meat. Might just eat some snow. Is that a is that gonna be a thing you'll get to maybe partake in, Raylan? Because yeah, if you have like an opportunity. What is this? Is it? Are they giving me the suck? Not dealing damage, I don't think. There's something that's like reaching out, it's trying to tickle my butt a little bit through the wall. I kind of see what this thing is. This unseen force. But never seen snow. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, if you've never seen snow before, yeah. I mean, of course, you know, we see snow usually multiple times per year, with like pretty regular snowfall. But yeah, it's a thing because it's a pretty common thing up here. Whereas yeah, in South America, probably not nearly as often. I guess unless I guess some of the more mountainous regions, maybe it's more frequent. But yeah, that is exciting if you've never gotten to see snow in person. The one thing I'll say is that I don't like snow. I mean, it's pretty. You know, snow is very pretty. It looks great. And especially when it first falls, it can be very pristine, very peaceful and tranquil, you know, when it's like really quiet, like right when it first falls. It can be very nice. But then like driving in it is a pain in the ass. And of course, it can be dangerous, obviously, if it's like, you know, some tires, like older cars that maybe have older tires, don't not have a lot of traction on them. You know, for some people it can be dangerous where the car might, you know, lose control, or if there's ice, you know, if there's ice under the snow, and that kind of thing can be unpleasant. But just generally speaking, yeah, it is pretty cool though. It's pretty fun as like a once in a while thing for myself. But yeah, I get I don't exactly enjoy driving through it. So if I can like stay home and not fuck with it too much, then I like snow. But it's when I'm forced to interact with it, then I lose enthusiasm. And I speak less kind of it. All right, what's this thing? Whispers. Yeah, Argentina, Chile. Exactly, yeah. Probably, yeah, in the more mountainous regions. And also further away from the equator. When ice skating... Oh, no. Fell into a... Oh... Oh gosh, that's awful. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry, oh gosh, that sounds shitty, man. Sounds really shitty. I mean, cause yeah, it's like your sister got to hang out, have some nice hot chocolate, nice and chill, and now gosh, I was like, yo, this shit sucks. This shit fucking sucks. Yeah, I don't blame you one bit, dude. What an awful experience. Durability lost, but be spoken anew at the last whisper you visited. I wonder if this allows for bad guys to be respawned. Because I did kind of die earlier when I drowned like a dumbass earlier. That was pretty cool. Read the journal, and I will do exactly that. I would still cry. Honestly, I would too. That sounds awful. That sounds awful in every respect. Yeah. So yeah, when someone goes through something like that and they say, you know what? I'm good. I'm good on any more of this kind of experience. Yeah, I don't blame you one bit, bud. I don't blame you one bit. On my first choice, every journey begins with a single step. That's right. I wonder if this is the same guy we saw earlier saying he wanted to explore this area. And I also wonder if we're like collating notes about the, like, if we're saving these journal entries. Just a one tap against these little rat friends, rat friend buddies. So we can of course slide along. I don't think there's any meat I could pick up. I think it was just a kill an animal monster thing, and be satisfied with our kill. I'm assuming we're gaining experience. Yeah, we are. Yeah, 24 out of 50. Yes. Yeah, where the hell did Alex go? It's actually funny you mentioned that, Raylan, because Gracie is a very good ice skater. Her dad was really big into hockey back in the day. So, yeah, so like her and her dad would go ice skating on a fairly regular basis. Not so much in the last couple years before he passed, but more ooh, can I be sneaky? Can I be sneaky? He's armed. Can I suplex his ass? Oh, he turned around at the wrong time. That's unfortunate. Oh, I never did sleep in that place, did I? Is he smart enough to jump over? I wonder if I should rest there, because I'm unarmored. Yeah, let's rest. Let's rest. Because that guy is going to be hard to take down with the stuff we have right now. Not impossible, but tough. Oops. I sometimes mix up the activate and punch button. Let's go ahead and rest. Wait, I didn't get any health back though. I'm scared. Maybe there is no rest and like feel refreshed option. Anyway, though, yeah, Gracie and her dad would go ice skating, and I've never like seen her ice skate, but she says she's like pretty comfortable with it. Pretty comfortable ice skating, and I would be willing to try it. I'd be willing to try it, and I'm willing to make a fool of myself, obviously. But yeah, it's not something I've ever experienced, so I know I would fall down and have a very sore ass by the end of it. Weak ankles, though. Yeah, I worry about that. I worry, but yeah, since I've never done it before, like, yeah, would it just completely fuck me up, or would I be? Would it be not as bad as I think? Oh shit. That was a silly thing to do. Can't see too well, but here we go. That was not my intention to just yeet myself off the side of the building, and yet that is precisely what I did. Had bruises up and down. Yeah, that's precisely how I think it would go for me. I would be very nice and bruised up by the end of it. Shoulders to calves. Oh, that sounds rough. Fire pits. Can cook meals. Cover health, but they can give you other effects. Very nice. Grab that. If I have enough other things to cook some stuff. I also know I can fish. So we did get a fishing pole earlier. I'll take it all. There we go. I can probably cook some crab, the way we've been collecting crab meat like they're going out of style. Sounds kind of hard to skate, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's, I think it's like a lot of things, it just takes practice. Some people, I think, have an innately more attuned sense of balance. I think some people, like, are maybe a little bit more predisposed towards being good at it. Whereas others, like myself, are maybe not the most athletic, not the most physically capable, so it takes time to hone those skills. But not impossible. Not impossible by any stretch. Like, I saw a bow and I got excited, like, oh, can I use that as a melee weapon? That'd be sick. The two Jersey boys. After upgrade gear. Also, I want to see if I can climb up towards something up here. This looks like there'd be a thing up here. Who can I fuck? Oh, am I gonna suplex his ass? You best believe I'm gonna suplex his ass. And I'm not gonna press the wrong button this time. I'm gonna be a real gamer. Get fucking gamed on! Punch! That was deeply satisfying. I punched his leg off, apparently. Sad I can't just pick up his sword, though. Was hopeful. I'll take all of it. It looks like I got some new armor. Wretched archer tunic. Wretched. That's a fun word. just a fun word. This wretched thing. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a fishing pole, fishing line. And wretched archer tunic. What's that, 40? I wonder if that means it's going to weigh us down. So without it... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, these do not have an associated weight. Never mind. Yeah, but these do, of course. Oh, that's why it's red. It's saying the armor is... Or the heaviness is worse. But the armor is... Like, the armor that it gives you is way better, obviously. So that's the trade-off. And we're still within the realm of, like, normal. Yeah, like normal rolls, that kind of thing. So it's fine. Yeah, still can't use any weapons, or at least not the weapons that we found. Can I still equip it? No, I can't. It's not like in Dark Souls where, like, if you two-handed, you can kind of, like, get by some of the requirements. Just gotta get good. Just gotta get good. I can jump down. Can't make that jump, can I? Not quite. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can take this guy out, and then I'm gonna go back and try to suplex that other axe fella and get whatever he was guarding, because you know he's gotta have something good over there. It holds still just long enough for me to do this! Oh, he turned around, god damn it. That's always such a bummer. Oh, there's two of them. Punch! I guess I can just be a complete dumbass and just do that a whole bunch. Oof, right, he can just punch through it. Oh god, did that like almost kill me? I think it did. Alright, let me do this, let me take a little snacky. Let me just eat some stew. Yeah, I did not properly appreciate how much damage that was gonna do to me. I was like, oh, it's just a little hit, it's fine. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Okay, it just knocked. It was my poise meter that went nothing. I keep getting excited thinking I can do that, like, roll into a cool combo thing. And also, I cannot parry when I'm unarmed, as you can imagine. There we go. These guys are tough with no weapon. But, like, how else do you get experience than with stuff like this? Like, this is how you gotta do it, man. You gotta get experience by killing. Oof. There we go. He dropped his guard just in time. And I punched one of his arms off and his head off. Alright, I should go back and cook some stuff, because I keep getting all the stuff for cooking. And not just being good looking. What's the poster say? So yeah, Raylan's gonna try out hockey, but it's, yeah, no contact hockey. That's probably for the best then, yeah. Yeah, that's probably for the best, especially for someone, yeah, kind of new to this whole thing. That would be very much for the best, I would say. See the Ratto. I see him over there. See, I want to keep exploring, but I also don't want to get fucking got by these sword fellas who are numerous and very not nice, and I'm starting to think they don't like me. I am taking it very personally. Deeply, deeply personally. Let's see what they were guarding. Yeah, Grace's dad actually used to run a hockey league. And that hockey, it's kind of like what you were describing, Raylan. It's like, it was a hockey league. It's still around. Obviously, he's, you know, of course, Grace's dad did pass away a couple years ago, but the hockey league has continued on without him, which is good. Oh, I punched a rat and I leveled up. Hell yeah. And yeah, their rules dictate pretty much like you were saying, Raylan. Like, it's you know, no checking, no, you know, no pie sticking, no roughhousing, basically, you know, trying to keep it really civil. And that's honestly the best way to do it, because that's, you know, friendly towards newer people, that kind of thing. 3 attribute points. Nice. You ever punch a rat and then feel really powerful suddenly? That's what my guy just experienced. He punched a rat and then said, wow, I feel so smart right now. Holy shit. I'm a fucking genius. Take that. There's hockey and then the snowboarding. Yeah, and I can at least make a snow angel. You can't fuck that up. You can't fuck that up, or at least have a harder time doing it. have to hold it or just keep pressing it? There we go. So I got some pine wood. Interesting. So yeah, you can chop stuff down. But not all things can be chopped down. Not all trees can be chopped down, so it would seem. Because like this one, I can't chop this one down. Oh, you can chop it. I'm guessing like other... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, specific kind of wood. So there's different kinds of wood you can collect and probably different qualities. That's kind of cool. Go and hop out here and yeah, continue with... We're trying to cook some stuff. The shallows. What can I cook? Cook at the fire pit. Here we go. What's up, Aleph, by the way? Thank you for the well-wishing, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, I think my anniversary, my affiliate anniversary, if you will, was probably sometime this past week. But of course, I was out of town. Having a very nice little trip. Very nice little vacation. So mushroom and Artemisia makes you a thing. I wonder, can I just like throw something together? Can I say crab? Oh. Can I not just like pick something? Fish. Mushroom and this herb thing. Oh, I think you have to learn the recipe. Oh, you can't just throw something together. You have to, like, legit do the recipe proper. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. I'll just do 4 of them for now. I was hoping I could just, like, experiment. Like in Breath of the Wild. Just experiment. See what garbage nonsense you can put together. And sometimes it's cool. Other times it's garbage. So I was thinking, oh, yeah, it's time to cooking mama some weird shit here. But that's fine. That's fine. Also, we did level up. So... What were the things it said I lacked dexterity, wisdom, and... Was that it, actually? So we wield these 2 weapons. Dexterity and either wisdom or dexterity and faith. Now, it's kind of odd to me. Okay, dexterity, fine. I'll give you that, sure. But for a club, I lack faith to use a club, or I lack wisdom to use a knife. I mean, sure, wisdom, which is to say... Don't, you know, stabby side, sharp side is this one. But a club, a nail-laden club, I lack faith for that? Bro, are you for real? So it now what's this? Cost 11. I can't actually show this, but yeah, cost 11. Gain 8, I guess, insight, whatever that yellow one is. Scales with dexterity. Yeah, that's interesting. Rushing flurry. Fierce dash. So yeah, of course I want to go for the nail-laden club. It sounds amazing. Is it wise for me to like venture towards those things so that I can use the weapons, or is it better for me to spend points just how I want to spend them and be done with the details? So like strength, obviously, stamina, obviously, like those kinds of things are a surefire like win. Dexterity seems like it's a thing that I should just do across the board. Like, obviously, a lot of things scale with dexterity. So maybe I should do dexterity, maybe strength. And, yeah, if I want to use that cool club, I guess faith. I wonder if I can revert my points at some point. Hold on. What's insight say? Resistance to damage. Number of attacks. Right. Weapons that scale with strength. But only weapons that scale with it. Okay, so it's not a flat damage thing across the board. Okay, so it's just different attribute, like weapon scaling kinds of things. Yeah. Focus. Oh, right, that's the thing that, yeah, that additional meter for like special attacks. Yeah, the rune attacks and then equip load, which is not tied to stamina. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I could see why they'd want to keep them separate. Yeah. I would say health then. Probably just health. So yeah, so we got those. And that of course means got a badass club. And I am in heavy load though. I am in heavy load. So yeah, it's a lot of stamina drain. We got the fat roll. We got the heavy roll. So that is you know, a factor to consider. I'm gonna try to fight this guy now that I've got, like, the goods to fuck him up. The goods for some proper up-fucking. I'm feeling very confident now that I've got a weapon. And maybe the ability to get over to him safely and properly. Focus is the band that yodels. I didn't realize that there was a yodeling band. All I know when it comes to yodels is the chicken guy. The chicken yodeling guy. Who we watched the YouTube video of him being a yodeling stud. Meister McGee. That was deeply satisfying. He's not dead. Ouch. Ouch. Whoa, too much. As I say, once he had overcommitted, I knew he was donezo. Once he overcommitted, I was like, yo, this man's out of here. He is out of here. Yo, we got Quirky in the house. She says, I'm stopping by before bedtime. Thank you, Quirky, for that resub. Very, very kind of you, my friend. That's so nice, bud. Thank you for that resub. 25 months. Nice divisible by 5 number right there. Amazing. Thank you for stopping in, Quirky, but I know it is getting late, so no worries if it's time for sleepies. I do appreciate you. I need more yodeling. I've never heard Hocus Pocus by Focus. I don't believe I have. And it sounds like I'm missing out. But no, it does not ring a bell. No, I just know of that one. It's like a German dude who's like yodeling so fast and like so impressively, and it's like a live performance, and there's people in the audience that are like swooning in this video, and yeah, like the dude is an absolute yodeling stud. Also, I want to go up there. And I see stuff over there that I want. I can maybe drop down here and then do one of these. Let's see if this works out the way I want it to. Let us see. And I got some pants. I got a chipped spike. Jute trousers. Tattered jute trousers. That's just fun to say. Cool. It was all worth it. The hat with the that's the one. Yeah, a classic redeem. It was a good one. Oh, can I not, Oh, I guess I have to just, like, jump down and hope for the best. Whoop! Oh! Classic look before leaping. I got fucking splattered. I splattered my own ass on that one. Damn. I mean, I couldn't really see. I was thinking, surely there's just water underneath me. Was not expecting a fucking hard rock just land on. God damn. So I know that hurts the durability, I think. Can I see durability? 95, there it is. Yeah, 95 out of, yeah, so eventually we have to find ways to repair these things that I'm breaking horribly. So we got, now of course now that I've leveled into being able to use this cool club, here's a sword that is, I guess, better. Here's a sword that's better and lighter and does not have any of those requirements. So I didn't have to spec into dexterity or faith like a doofus. Like a gosh darn doofus. So, but I guess actually that's the thing though, since I've done that scaling, is this the better choice since we don't have any points into strength? I wonder if there's a way to look that up actually. Also pants. Very good. Well, actually, we already had pants. These are better pants. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to see. Yeah, oh, there we go. Attribute bonus. So total of 7. There we go. That's nice they spelled that out for us. So then if I go back to this, the overall DPS is unchanged. So, all right. Well, I feel like a little silly then that I went through all that trouble. Although that guy would have been a lot harder to kill had it not been for having the fucking nail axe, or not axe, but nail mace to begin with. See, Farsight's got something for us. Hell yeah. I saw something from a distance as I was doing this climbing operation earlier. Now there's stuff over yonder, like to the far right over there. Can't see shit, obviously, but there's something over there. There's something over there, so that's something to work towards. Remember when I fell down and got fucking and I splattered my own absolute ass by doing a big old confident jump and landing on a little island of rock that just caused my fucking legs to fall off? That was pretty cool. I remember like it was yesterday. Live renditions are intense. Yeah, I've never heard of this before. I've never heard of Focus, but it sounds like I'm missing out. Let's see. Now, of course, there's... I feel like we've explored this area pretty darn well. Clearly, there's that little, like, castle area is the focus. Actually, I guess that's the word of the day. The word of the day is focus. That is what we're discussing with regards to this cool band. This cool band that yodels. So yes, that's a dead end for now. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, these are the things I was wanting to work towards. That platform over yonder. You can see it billowing in the distance. Hold on, can I chop more shit down? I should probably try fishing at some point too, because I do have a fishing pole. I should definitely try that shit at some point. So how's about this then? Yeah, we already grabbed some stuff there. Can't climb on just any old thing, on any old surface. It's got to be a properly climbable surface. There's bad guys over there. I definitely want to do some exploring. Let's explore up this way. I trust you to have something fun. Oh, it was supposed to be a surprise for your birthday, bad guy that came here to fight. Ouch. Oof. Yeah, I was trying to do the big combo thing, but the combo is different. We got a ranger fella. Yeah, oh yeah, like the quick combo is different. Kind of makes sense, obviously. Oh god. What was it saying? Shoulder barge. Oh, 2 together. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't realize it was 2 together, yeah. I'm gonna have to, like, definitely dodge. Oh, he turned his back on me. The fool. The foolish fool turned his back on me. Can I sneak up and spank his entire ass? We're not so different, you and I, which is to say we have the same armor, I think. Oh, he turned around. Either he turned around or just detected me at the last second. That's unfortunate. Doesn't matter. Once we, you close the distance with somebody when they have a ranged weapon. You close the gap like that. There's no chance. No chance, man. All right, so we can definitely get some of these things. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can go for that now, because there's something down here as well, and that excites me greatly. Greatly, greatly, greatly. Farside says, I've never raided. Oh, can I kick this thing down? I sure can. Not big into the idea of streaming. I love streaming. It is a very fun hobby, but I will, in the same breath, acknowledge it's probably not for everybody. I enjoy it, but and it's like a fun project. It's like a fun, like ever evolving project that I'm always trying to refine, trying to improve, trying to look for other things to do and ways to incorporate, goofy antics into the stream and channel point rewards and games to play and this to try out, this to try. Like I'm always thinking and trying to think of new stuff. So it's like a fun, ever evolving project. It's a moving target that I'm always trying to get a better shot at. But yeah, it's understandably not for everybody. Same with YouTube. Same with other content creation endeavors, whatever you want to call them. Because yeah, I mean, obviously it has its downsides. It can take up a lot of time. It can take a lot of energy. That's for sure. But I like it. It's good. It scratches I don't want to say creative itch, because I think it's awfully presumptuous to say that what I do is like like I'm creating something really. But it is like, yeah, it's a production. It's a production it scratches a mildly creative itch that I didn't know I had, which is very fun. He says the pestilence rotted their minds. Yeah, we're probably gonna see some like zombie fellas pretty soon, if I had to guess. Even if I were to die, I refuse to surrender my corpse to these noxious waters. So saith the person who wrote that journal. Take all that stuff. There was something else I picked up earlier, by the way, that I should have looked at. This cool thing, Wretched Archer Cap. Except what I have right now is better, but it's heavier. I feel like the way I've been playing, I probably ought to lean towards more defense. I sometimes get my ass a little bit kicked in games like this. Just a little bit kicked. And this is pretty slick. I did not even notice this fella. Don't mind the dead body. I'm just going to get the loots. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I diddly do. Yeah, I don't really think we would have had an easy way to get up here. Now, do I have the... Ooh, do I have the... Ooh, do I have the dexterity to pull this off? Can I just, like, sprint and jump? Or do I have to be a good boy about this? Man, that's sneaky. Because I think I've actually been here. Yeah, I've been in this particular area. But I didn't even notice that that was jumpable. Whoop, oh, I was hoping it would jump for me. That's okay. We can try this a couple times, I think. Because, yeah, there's no dedicated jump button. It's like in Ocarina of Time. There's no dedicated jump button. You just have to, like, run off of a runnable surface and hope for the best. So if I do this. Whoop, there we go. Kind of have to know how to do it. I game it in your favor. Got a shield, by the way. That's kind of nice. Because now this, of course, lets us block. And more importantly... hopefully, at least, if I do it right, parry. Now we're getting heavier though, so the fatty rolls are getting fatter. PHAT, of course, that flavor of fatty. That's how we do it. Let me see if I can do some fishing, by the way. Although I don't know if you need to do like a specific spot for it. So yeah, let me check the other coast, or maybe right here actually. Because we have a fishing line, a fishing rod, fishing rodney. Yeah, I'm guessing it'll say like, oh yes, here's when you can do the thing. So I'm pressing the action button. Yeah, maybe it can't be on coast. Maybe it has to be like freshwater, water sources or something. I'm gonna check the other side real quick because there was water over this way too. Oh, let me check this person. Brothers Keepers, two-handed weapons. It's exciting. And what'd you know? I already have what is necessary to equip them. Now, the damage is Garbo, but they're probably really fast. Dual-wielding double daggers. Say that 5 times fast. Yeah. Man, this weapon was free. This was just sitting out here. I didn't even have to spec into anything. So it's pretty fast. I'm kind of curious. We'll try this out for a little bit. Oh, this was this guy. Yeah. I walked right... I like dipped down this way and just ignored that whole little sequence. So why with a shovel? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's like a little spot in the earth there. So yeah, you can't just fish anywhere. You have to find a designated fishing spot. I hope I'll know when I see it because... Oh, I think I can chop that tree down, right? Yeah, I can chop some trees down. I think this is all the same wood though. Yeah, just that pine wood. What about this guy? Can I chop this guy down? Looks like a big boy. Is that a big fancy one? No, it's just the same pine wood. So I'm probably gonna hold off an additional chopping unless it's necessary. Unless like the tree looks like really special. So yeah, there was a coast over on this side. Yeah, maybe the idea. Oh, actually, there's fish over there. Oh shit, maybe that's the key. Just look for the fishies to be jumping around. Catch some fish. And then wait for the bites. What I'm getting at is that this game is basically the Dark Souls of Animal Crossing. We got a raw carp. This is the Dark Souls of Animal Crossing. Yeah, there's Cooking Mama, there's Dark Souls, there's Animal Crossing, there's Diablo. This is a true hodgepodge of lots of genres. So just some standard fish, but yeah, but good to know though. Good to know that yeah, we can like watch for certain things. Chop down the tree if we wanted to. I did not get this chest over here earlier. I'm gonna change that right now. Take those. Garment. That is a resource. Very good. Let's get back to that one little castle-y area where there were bad guys floating about. And, because, yeah, that, obviously, yeah, this, of course, is a dead end. And that piss chamber waterfall area was also off limits. That. I'll be curious to try out a cool little stabby dagger thing. Obviously, it's going to be more agile, go fast, and, like, dip in and stab and then duck out, that kind of thing. Our guy is more heavy, and has, so far, we've spec'd more into, like, more defense, that kind of thing, so I might regret this decision, but for now, that's what we're sticking with. So, yes, if... Oh, not here, not here. There were bad guys more that way. We were to follow that staircase, but we were climbing up this way. We were finding some cool shit. Yeah, I want to break these things first. And also in classic Dark Souls form, you can break things by somersaulting into them. Like, that's probably the more efficient way in some ways, at least. Can I jump around to these things? Seems like there's like a little area. Oh, maybe I have to slide through. What is it? It's Y. That's not doing it. Okay, that's fine. I thought maybe those boxes were destructible. This is mineable, but we need a pickaxe for it. I'm guessing there's probably like different grades of tools. Probably like better pickaxes, better fishing rods, that kind of thing. These things roll for crafting in various shapes and sizes. Thing down here. By thing, I mean person. Oh, 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 oh. Wrong button, wrong button. Storage room. Oh, I wonder if that's what we saw earlier. Except it didn't show us being locked per se. We can climb up. Actually, that's where we came from to begin with. Storage room. Yeah, we've seen there was that door with the wood that was like the wooden barricades. That one caught my eye, but that one wasn't labeled at all, so not super obvious. Let's climb up because it makes me wonder if storage is actually up here instead. Blood splatters are a little bit concerning. We got our first pickaxe. There we go. I'm gonna go and equip it now, actually. Boop. Yep. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm guessing there's slots for a bunch of different tools. Might have to rotate out as we find more, potentially. So we fought that archer. I definitely didn't bite off more than I can chew with it at all. I definitely didn't embarrass myself. The rat meat. Rough cut. Oh, ouch. Right, so I've taken... I'm gonna drop down here so I can eat some stew. It actually heals quite a bit of health. Oof. He does have a melee damage. Melee weapon, that is. Oof. There we go. Yeah, he did have a melee weapon, so it's like I have to recognize that when they have a ranged weapon, they're not just going to stick with range forever. Makes perfect sense. So there was a shiny... I chopped down the tree, right? There was a shiny over yonder. Is this mineable? Kind of looks like it is, but I think I gotta chop down this tree first. And of course the tree has a health bar. The loot. Yeah, this looks like something that would be mineable, but I don't think it is. With the pickaxe, that is. Surely that's stealthy, right? Chopping down these trees. Not super obvious at all. Somebody down yonder. I wonder if me doing all this actually has alerted them, because I think there is a making noise mechanic that can alert bad guys to your location. What's about this? I'm going to see if I can get over to that thing. So that would be a convenient save spot. Or rather, a respawn spot. That's probably the better way to look at it. So it seems like it differs from Dark Souls insofar as you don't heal and cause bad guys to respawn when you interact with one of these devices. But it is a you will respawn here if you die kind of device. So it's still useful, but not functioning in the same ways that they do in other Soulsborne games. I'm gonna go ahead and take another stew bite. Don't mind if I do. Go ahead and get that guy so he doesn't give away my location. Because there was a dude I saw running around here. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I thought I saw a fella. Maybe it's down another layer. So you can climb this. I can and I will.
Scared?
Oh. Oh my god, you're so fast. Pretty good range. Oh my god. Oh, but he's like out of... Yeah, he's out of stamina. I saw just then. Yeah, so he does like a big flurry of blows, but then leaves himself vulnerable. That's the pattern you gotta stick with. So Alchemist Fell that throws little exploding potions and such. Poise and stamina. I'll take all of it. I see these giant pots. I wonder if I can break it, but it seems like it's not that kind of pot. I thought that was like a journal I could read or something, but no dice. Big paintings. And there's like a way I can climb up this guy. Might have to jump down to it somehow. I'm just assuming those rats are gonna attempt to hurt me if I let them, but I've yet to leave them. We attack them on sight every single time, and we get their tasty rat meat. So I don't know if it's worth it, but I'm not sticking around to find out if they're nice or not. This... I don't know if we actually saw this area earlier. Oh, this is the main area. Okay, yeah, I did not realize that you could actually walk up this area. Okay, good to know. Oop. Yeah, I don't think we've been here before. Although this is... Well, no, it's not a dead end, because you can go this way. Oh. Oh, lots of friends, okay. Honestly, this weapon is okay, but it's not my favoriteest. Can I negotiate enough to... Like, I'm trying like, can I diddle out here and re-equip things? I think I probably can. See, I think I would rather get back to this one here. And get back to those guys. Actually, I can also do this. And we get copper ore. Okay, that makes sense. We saw some copper ingots. Probably have to get those things forged. And climb this thing. Oh, that's cool. And see that fella down there. Some clay. It's a little bit weird. There we go. Can I climb on here? Yo, there we go. That was really fancy. I would try to maybe jump down that little column from here. It's sort of looking like it's climbable, the green leafy boys, but not so sure. Also, I think I've been up here. Oh, right, this is how we first got here. Oh my god, skeleton. Can I do about this? Can I climb up? I cannot climb up. I was gonna say I want to follow the skeleton. So this leads back down to this area. So those guys return to their position. I wish I could scroll the camera out a little bit. Oh, that guy's animation was a little bit silly. He was like sliding. I wonder if there's a way to like kick them to break their guard or something. Because when they have their guard up... When they're the guard up, it's like, how do I break that guard? Because, yeah, the shield guy in particular is what's tricky. This guy, not so much. Yeah, that guy's toast. It's this guy that's more of an issue. All right, how do I block? It's this button, okay. And, of course, blocking obviously breaks, or not doesn't break, but costs stamina. That's my chance. Oh, unfortunate timing. There we go. So that's probably what the game basically wants you to do. Really find those opportunities for a good parry like that. And of course, got the combo attack. Combo attack's weird because it's different for the different weapon types. Like, I like the sword combo attack, but the club combo is kind of strange. Actually, can I just jump up here? There we go. I was all thinking I had to do some fancy footwork. But some mediocre footwork is just as good. Alright, big question. There we go. I was gonna say, can I break them with a charged attack? There we go. Yeah, that's... I mean, I don't know if that does anything, but it makes me feel really cool. The satisfaction of hit thing with big club and make big explosion happen. Maybe not explosion, but big, like, hit sound effects happen. All right, so this leads back to the main area. All right, so we've kind of done the full lap then of taking in the sights and sound and smells and tastes of this land. And that includes breaking shit, of course. How could it not? Oh, you're gonna put breakable objects on this cart and not have them give me anything? I was hoping that'd give me something cool. There's a fella. He looks like he is like up and at him. So sneaking up on him will be tricky. And yeah, it's not happening. Oh, he's fast. Yeah, that's the combo attack. It's just so slow. I don't love it. Oof. I keep underestimating the reach. You're so fast. Woo. Actually, I should have been doing the parry thing more often. Because that guy's so fast and so nimble. No soldier and I have no coins, so says one person. Said, give us back the gate switch. I'm guessing he means the key, because we did find a key earlier. Gotta find where this person was. I'm guessing he was guarding somebody. Also, beard hair in my mouth. Either a beard hair or some kind of hair. Some kind of hair in my mouth. I was gonna say, can I just break this wooden thing? Grab this. Thieving Drifter garb. Thieving Drifter. Maybe with a title like that. Oh, geez, someone's throwing firebombs at my ass. Someone up top. Oh. Oh, can he? I was gonna say, can he hurt his bro? Ouch. What is it? What is it about stop, drop, and roll? Let's take an eat. I'm just gonna do the parry. Seems like the best choice of action here. Oh, I didn't time it well though. There we go. Oh yeah, even then, yeah, it's still pretty limited. Yeah, it's not like in some games like the parry is like a guaranteed like critical hit. It's a pretty tight timing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's very easy to just come up short with like those kinds of when judging those ranges. Again, find the guy who was throwing shit at me. Someone claims they have no coin, and yet they were throwing firebombs at me earlier. I did not much appreciate. Oh, there he is. Ouch. Oh, wow. Alright, so I just have to dodge. Can't just assume the distance is enough. Alright, yeah, can't parry that. Makes sense. Not sure why I'm surprised by this. Man, his melee is rough. Oh, no, I'm constantly out of the juice. Ooh, I'm dead. Wow. Unfortunate. He was really close to death, too. Man, I really need to get good when it comes to gauging distance with my melee swings, because I'm constantly coming up short. And that guy's still there. I'm constantly coming up short, and then they're able to punish so easily. Because I'm like doing a power attack that comes up short, and they can just come around the bend and get my ass with little hesitation. Well, the good news is, oh, that didn't just damage him; it straight up killed him. I was gonna say, good news is they can hurt themselves with that. I can pull the lever though. Oh, I don't have the handle. He said they made it sound like I already had this thing. They were like, yeah, just give us the handle. It's fine. I gotta find that shit myself. Yes, I kind of gotta get my sea legs then with like knowing how to like gauge like how I fit in with spacing and with combat. Like that's just the kind of thing that happens with time, obviously, but I gotta make sure I'm like giving myself time to learn the deal with this game. Now this would be quite a bit lighter and a little bit less defense. Oh, I'm full of shit. That's way less defense. Oh, I see. Yeah, the difference, that's the delta. That's what that little triangle means. The difference is difference of 18. So now I should keep with more armor. I can't be trusted. I can't be trusted with light armor. That's the downside. I don't play a lot of Dark Souls-esque games. So as a result, I don't have like the best sense for like, you know, just relying on light armor and doing perfect dodges and parries and like reactions. Like I kind of have to like more or less spec into heavy things that have high defense because I can't be trusted to go agile, smaller motions. Where's the guy that killed me? Is he pissing himself? I sure hope so. There's someone down. Oh, they're in the foreground. Oh, there's a whole bunch of fellas. I'm beating the shit out of them. Alright, so this is the storage house. This is where we need to be. See if I can take out that other firebomb fella, because he's going to continue to be a problem. And also, I just want my revenge. All right. Now, what's the button for blocking? I'm not sure if you can block one of those. Oh, wrong button. God damn it. Oh, he killed me again. Fuck. Jesus. It's weird that first firebomb thrower is not quite as beefy, but this guy is a little more tanky. I'm pretty low on healing. I'm gonna have to do another round of cooking. I can cook my own stuff. Thankfully, it seems like the resources for cooking things do regrow, like do respawn. So I don't think the finite resources thing is going to be too much of an issue for me. Like I just don't have a great sense for like for this particular guy because yeah, then he has a big group of attacks. Then I go to punish, but he gets his stamina back so quickly. Well, so do I, for that matter. we go. We got a level for that. Yeah, he was a spicier enemy, that's for sure. He just had money. I'm guessing we'll eventually get the ability to repair things, because I know when you die, you don't lose experience or anything, but you do lose durability for, I think, everything. I think everything starts to... Yeah, we're losing durability for a bunch of stuff. So, I don't know how you repair it. I'm guessing you eventually have to repair it yourself, or you have to find someone to repair it for you. But yeah, for now, there's no option for that I can see, at least. Let's do this. Stamina is being a problem for me, for sure. Let's get us more stamina. Equip load would also be nice. Excuse me. But... Let's see, equip load... Goes up by 10. So yeah, it helps. It helps. Yeah, equip load would be good. And then... I guess something like dexterity, just because we have more weapons that spec into dexterity than strength. So yeah, I guess I'll say dexterity. Should I say health? Maybe I should say health and play it safe. Let's say health and play it safe then. Is that... Those kinds of things will always benefit us. Strength versus dexterity versus wisdom, faith. Those will come and go as far as their usefulness. That depends on what kind of weaponry we're using. But yeah, health, stamina, like that's always going to be helpful. So Phelan or Fallon. You have always been risen. When I heard that word, I thought like zombies or something like that, but maybe that means just like a faction. Faction of bros. Open the door. Let's go ahead and check on... Oh, a shovel. Good. Let's go ahead and check on that room down south. That's probably like like a main quest person we need to talk to. Perhaps oh, it's a recipe. Nice. Repair powder. Good. Good. And that's a helmet? Looks just like a plank of wood that's a helmet, apparently. Oops. Wasn't expecting to find a piece of wood as a helmet. Is it gonna look like that thing, the scene where Patrick is like from SpongeBob nailed a plank to his head? Is that what we're doing and calling it a helmet? Yes, I mean, sounds kind of fun. I'm down. Oh, I should equip that shield or the shovel. That is. Yeah, mossy prisoner. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And it's like, it is the same weight. This is absurd. It's the same weight, but more defense than our, like, proper professional-looking helmet. This thing looks so bulky. That's amazing. The nameless pass, yes, until the pestilence arrived. I mean, yeah, I have no reason not to use this. It's just the better helmet, and it looks hilarious. Yeah, that's amazing. That's truly stupid, and I love it. I love it a whole bunch. It's so bulky. Maybe part of the defense is somebody tries to swing at you, and it just gets caught on the elongated part of the wood. I'm not complaining. It is ridiculous, but I'm not complaining. We look so dumb, and I'm kind of down for it. There was a diggable spot somewhere that we saw over here. I can find it. That's okay. The guy we're trying to rescue is down here, I think. I open this door right here. It's hoping to maybe do a single spot of, like, try to stealth. For better or for worse, the charge attack comes in hot real fast. Every once in a while, I'll try to do that little combo attack. I just don't love it. Don't love the combo attack for this thing. Seems like we're all struggling to get distance. Way too early. Oh god. Oop. So let me just break through these things real quick. Oh, too short. Yeah, too short. Something I'm all too familiar with. I'm gonna take a eat of my stew, my porridge. Oof. Knocked me on my ass. His name is Fillmore. More Phil. Oh, he put his shield down. Perfect. I knocked off one of his legs. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I need to I need to see if there's anything I can use. Read the journal. Day 41. No inch of Sakra. I guess so. Sakra is the name of the place, right? Yeah, it's like the island, I think. Coastal Fortress, that's where we are now. A beacon to arriving ships. Okay. Also, wonder... Oh, wrong button. Here we go. It's gonna use the recipe, yes. Repair powder. Cool. To all equipped items, that's nice. We have lots of stuff. Look at that. Bloodstones. That sounds cool. Got a number of keys. Okay, good. Yeah, definitely want to cook some stuff in a bit. All right, so this is...
Thank you, stranger. Thought I could sabotage...
Clearly the game kind of nudging us to rescue this guy.
Sacrament's walls. But I got my damn fool self trapped too. Suppose there's a reason I'm a blacksmith and not a soldier. Huh? Name's Fillmore. If you ever need anything repaired, you come to me. Nothing I can't fix.
Actually, that might be perfect. I do have money.
This will open the gate. Get yourself to Sacrament. Through the Auburn Glades to the east. It's the...
But keep a careful eye out. I heard some of these Risen speak of a foul presence outside the city's gate.
Be a boss battle? Let's see, what do you have to sell? Header tunic. I think we have the same pants right now. Flame scale, that's cool. Heat damage, nice. A wooden sword. It would be, I guess, equal damage, but it's more strength-based. Gnarled staff. It is two-handed. It's worse damage. Does it have, like, some kind of spellcasting thing? A burn... Yeah, it has some kind of burnination. Oh, I see it. It's got a fireball thing. So, I'm not sure how spellcasting is going to work in this game. I don't know if I should spend money on it. What do we have? We have one, so okay, yeah, it would take most of our funds to buy any one of these things. They got a claymore, that's pretty sick. Well, yeah, we can't afford that, but the idea of a giant two-handed weapon does sound kind of sexy. Mushroom and meat, crab chowder. The recipes actually sound nice, but they're pretty expensive too, for that matter. I'm gonna sell a couple things. So, yeah, a singular purpose. I mean, it seems alright, but... Yeah, not great damage. Obviously, it's like a short-handed, short-range, quick weapon, but I think it's worth what it would take to invest into... to equip it, that is. So these guys... The sword I'll hang on to, I'll sell this guy. I feel like I have no reason to hang on to this one, too. This one's tempting, because it's like a decent bit lighter, but of course a lot less armor. I guess I'll hang on to it for now. This one, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really love it, honestly. I think I'll sell that one. I'll keep the original sword and keep this other armor. What I think I might do is repair equipped things. Pretty cheap. And then... Yeah, is there anything that... So we've got 2 silver to our name. One-handed axe, that's kind of cool. Yeah, we can afford the claymore. It's tempting. It's tempting to go for the claymore because it does sound fun. The two-handedness, I'm guessing you probably... Well, maybe you could parry. It seems like it'd be clunky to parry with a large, bulky weapon like this. Because you can't parry with a single... I don't think you can parry with like a one-handed weapon, generally speaking. The bow and arrow. Well, I'm assuming you don't have to buy arrows, yeah. So yeah, the claymore does sound fun. It would cost a lot of our resources, though. So that's like a full commit. I think I will go ahead and buy... Hold on, what? That's not the recipe we just got, was it? Recipes do I currently have? Map, known scroll. What are scrolls for that matter? Don't know yet. Activities. There's eventually going to be bounties and challenges. That's cool. Is there a way to look to see what recipes we know? It was something like stuffed mushroom something. Like crab stuffed with mushroom. I think that's what it was. Insight. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, wait. Food? Hey, there we go. Yeah, crab stuffed mushroom. And mushroom soup. So yeah, I will go... I think seeking out other recipes is a good idea. For sure. This one's only 30. Like that one. This one's a bit more, obviously. Mushroom and meat curry recipe. I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice if I don't buy the Claymore. Like, can I really call myself a mild Soulsborne enthusiast if I don't buy the Claymore? I'll feel a little silly because inevitably we're going to find a Claymore in the wild, but this means we get it a little bit earlier. Also, it makes me want to scale into strength as opposed to the dexterity stuff like we were doing. So let's try this out for a bit. I have a feeling I might like it more than like the club's moveset, but I'm not going to sell anything just yet. I see we still have the shield equipped, so maybe it's one of these where you can have like an alternate... Yeah, like an alternate weapon loadout, maybe? I don't see a way to do that, though. Oddly enough, it's lighter? Oh, if I do this. Well, no, actually, that's weird. It doesn't actually contribute to weight at all. But it does, I guess it doesn't help either. So you can't parry, but you can do like a lunge. And then, of course, there's the charge as well. So you got a couple things. I'll stuff your mushroom. I would have it no other way. Yo, that power attack is fucking powerful. This is a slow bastard of a weapon. But I'm sure the damage it does is pretty exemplary. Says we can cook stuff in a fire pit. Is this considered a fire pit? It's a fire. Not in a pit so much, though. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. This is a worthwhile investment. Also, I need to learn the recipe we bought earlier. And use. So yeah, we have quite a bit of resources for cooking and crafting and upgrading and otherwise. So having more opportunities to use them is a good idea. Bam. Yeah, liking the Claymore a lot. I have a good feeling about this. Okay, it's big and slow and stupid. There will be times where it'll be miserable, but there will also be times where it's extremely badass and cool. I'm okay with that. We can climb up. We can go this way. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what's down this way. It's more copper. At least I'm assuming that's what this is. Resource has been depleted. I just love this helmet. We're in the safe shallows. Not sure about that drop-off being super safe. Also, looks like it might be a broken bridge. Oh, that's sneaky. Almost went right past that one. So we'll check that out in a second. Let's climb back up. Oh, well, no, actually, no, that just leads back. Although, it looks like there's a wall we can slide across, maybe? Let's see what's up here. Alright, I see a chest. Surely I have to defeat somebody for this, right? Oh, maybe not. I see multiple chests. Oh, here we go. He's like glowing, kind of, sort of. Oh. I got airborne for a second there. You fool, you left yourself open. Oh, for just a moment. Alright, we got him, yeah. Yeah, those guys are really annoying to deal with. The fact that they're wise enough to, Like, you know, they throw a bunch of stuff at us, but they also like follow it up with like several melee attacks. So you have to like really kind of know how to like pace yourself and time it, or space and time it. Not get caught by either flurry of blows. Chipped topaz, thieving drifter mitts, and a I guess you can build weapons and armor and such. I'll take all of it. Do I not have... Oh. I guess I... Oh, maybe I'm, like, getting full of stuff. Maybe there's a maximum number of, like, slots for carrying things. So I see over... Yeah, 130 out of 180. That's for what I have equipped, I think. Let's go ahead and use this blueprint real quick. Used infuse. I'm surprised I can't pick it up. Yeah, it's like I'm... I wish I would say, like, what am I lacking here? HP experience. Yeah, none of the meters seem odd to me. Of course, it's still glowing. Yeah, best I can think is if maybe there's a maximum number of slots. Oh, yeah. I think... Okay, these are open. I see it now. Yeah, so yeah, these are off limits. I guess I have to level into being able to use those. Interesting. It's an odd requirement. So... in that case, yeah, we can just sell some things, and because it's like a chipped topaz, it's probably useful. Or I should do some cooking. We have a lot of mushrooms and fish and things. So let's see if we can find a fire pit, and then we'll come back here in a little bit. Anything out here? Area below me. Yeah, we'll just remember that. Yeah, there's something up here for us. Let's see if we can cook to use some of these resources. And, but yeah, if I drop down, there's one potential path. What if I climb up? Anything cool up here? There's an axe guy over there. I can see him. That. Of course, that's because we have an existing stack of that one item. Ooh, it's one of these. Fall down, Alex. No pressure, but don't fuck it up. No pressure, but if you fuck it up, everyone you've ever known and loved will die. We're good. Everyone's safe. Got a cool one-handed wooden sword. I can't possibly see myself having any affinity towards a wooden sword. Drifter mitts. They're cloth gloves. I guess I have no gloves on right now, do I? Yeah. I think it's fine. I mean, it's a little bit heavier. A little bit more weight. But it's more defense. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're still within the realm of acceptability. Yeah, this... Yeah, straight sword. I mean, this is better, I think. Yeah. Yeah, no reason to hang on to that one. I'll just sell that one. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. That fall damage, man. That fall damage will get your ass. Fall damage will get your ass. Yep. Yep. So, I've died to alchemists 3 times and to fall damage 2 times. So at the rate I'm going, fall damage is stiff competition as far as like what is more deadly against me. I figured like, oh, I might take a little bit of damage, but it's probably fine. I didn't think it would just take me from nearly full to dead in so little time. So yeah, that leads back out. Let's go back to that, yeah, there was that little area down below. That little area, yeah, further south that we could drop down. I'm gonna check that real quick. Shanna's back, by the way, and she is very unhappy that I'm not actively petting her right now. Shanna, you wanna come up? Everyone just yell at me. She was like, I just wanna yell. I don't want to do anything about it. I just want to be loud. Oh yeah, so I was gonna sell that one sword. Wanna come up? Shane, wanna come up? I bet I can get her. I bet I can get her to come up. He's like, maybe. I might come up, but I won't be happy about it, Alex. So yeah, so we were talking about these things earlier. Yeah, maybe like the fish. I'm gonna see if I can cook something with that fish. If not, I'll just sell these 3 of them. Potions, oils, and elixirs. It's a different route. Oh, fancy. Yeah, I wonder how we can eventually get more slots to open up, because that's gonna be an issue. So I was jumping around like a hooligan, a gosh darn goober, like a freaking weirdo. Let's drop down this way. Okay, so this is just back in the main area. That's fine though. This gives me an opportunity to do some cooking. Because there's the one fire pit over this way. Also, is this a diggable spot? There was like a shovel spot that I noticed earlier. Not enough space. Yeah, now it tells me not enough space. It is a, what is it? Wood thing. A wooden thing. Actually, you know, we were picking up wood earlier. Yeah, these pine wood. Refined into pine plank. I don't really know if this is going to help us. I think I might sell those. Yeah, there might be some resources that are just not worth it right now. Not really worthwhile. Taking up inventory space. Also, I've gotten that stash before. I guess the stash will respawn sometimes. Also, go and grab those. Yeah, so that's good to know that treasure chests you snipe can be re-snipeable. Yo, what's up, half asleep, fella? Good to see you, bud. We are playing. Yeah, it's a cool new game. It just came out into early access about a week ago. And of course, early access, so who knows how long it'll be before, you know, the game is done. But it's pretty cool so far. I'm definitely getting my sea legs when it comes to the combat. My cat is insisting that I pet her, and she's rubbing her little cat snot on me, which makes me very itchy. So I'm trying to placate her. But anyway, no, the game is good. The game is good. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Like it has that kind of Soulsborne kind of combat mechanic where you have to kind of manage your stamina, manage your resources. It's very good. It's very good, but it's very challenging, and I'm not that great at Soulsborne games. I've played Dark Souls 1 all the way through a couple times, and I like it a bunch. But yeah, I am far from an expert, so I've got much to learn. Hey, Chino girl. Seen the ads, yeah. It's been pretty well advertised, I would say. Like, very well advertised. A lot of people have been playing. A lot of people have been checking it out. So, oh my God, look at that! A claymore just in the wild. I spent like basically all of my money to buy the claymore we have, and there's one right here. Just open for. I knew we would find one in the wild eventually. I didn't think we'd find it that soon. Ain't that some shit? Oh, anyway. We could sell it and make some of our money back, obviously. It's just like, man, a fucking course, right? But no, I'm liking it so far, even though I'm still like I said earlier, getting my sea legs. It's an enjoyable process, and that's how these games are expected to go. You're not going to be great right from the get-go. It takes a while to to get your bearings. It's part of the process. Yes, petting kitty cat is way more important. Shayna would agree with you, Raylan. This message is sponsored by Shayna the cat. Cook some stuff. So can I just cook the fish? No, that's right. Yeah, you can't just do that. Crab and herb, mushroom and herb. I mean, obviously, we should make like 20 of these. We'll make like 13. Nice lucky number. There we go. Bunch of clam chowder. And then I think I have to do separate inventory slot. It's gonna be how do I assign this one? I think I have to hold. There we go. That's how you do it. Although we've got, actually no, we do not. We do not have any more of those. All right, so yeah, I should just sell a bunch of the raw fish then, and some of the raw planks, just some of those things. It's because they're just clogging up inventory space anyway. Oh, it's safe because we killed the bad guys, because it was not safe earlier, obviously. We had to fight a bunch of dudes. Yes, when you kill a bunch of the bad guys, it lowers the danger rating down. Alright, so let's get back to the fella. So I can sell a bunch of this extra stuff we don't need. And also break some barrels, obviously. Can move the camera? I don't know, actually. That's a very good question. I don't know if I can break the camera or move the camera. Let's see if we can. Weapon blueprints. One human bone to make that for some reason. Let's see. How do I check the controls? Would be under gameplay, maybe? Here we go, controls. Because, yeah, I was trying earlier and I couldn't find a way to do so. Yeah, I think it's fixed camera, as far as I can tell. That's okay. What am I wearing on my neck? So I'm not wearing anything. I'm not wearing anything per se, but that is the wrong screen. Here we go. But what you might be seeing is oh, maybe my shirt looks like I'm wearing something. Yeah, it's just a t-shirt design. But it kind of the way I'm like I'm facing right now, the way my body's oriented, kind of made it look like it was like flowing down off of my shin. And of course, the microphone is in front of me too. The reason I'm like sitting at an angle is because Shanna's on my lap, and she is a very sweet girl, but a little bit demanding sometimes, just a little bit. And so I'm trying to like give her like lap space to be able to do her thing and maneuver, but also like give me a place to like rest my arms. So because I'm playing with a gamepad, obviously with controller. So anyway, so talk to this guy. Let's sell a couple of things. Let's sell this wood because I have no need for it. Maybe eventually we will, but for now it's just taking up space that is we've now learned is limited. Chipped quartz. I think I'm gonna sell this raw fish, raw carp, which has very little value anyway. Crab is good. Mushroom is good. These herbs are good. Apples. It's a raw meal, so it's fine, I guess. Put the clock on, but only after she moves. That's a fair point. I don't want to disturb the kitty cat. Numerous recipes. I guess that's fine. Yeah, we'll keep those. Clay. It's like, can the clay be that good? We had to, like, go fairly far to get some of those. And then, so I have... Oh, this claymore is slightly worse. Yeah, 12 versus 11. So it's like slightly worse. I'm not sure. Does it say that it is like been upgraded in some way? It's like a +1. Doesn't really say. Yeah, okay, well, we'll just sell the old one. I think I want to sell this one too. I want to sell that one too. Anything else? I think so. And actually, I'm curious then. Yes, I have plenty to afford this other recipe. Mushroom and meat curry. That one. We have all the other tools. There's a wooden shield. We only had the one claymore to sell. Everything else looks pretty good. I see the bow is red, implying we couldn't equip it if we wanted to. It's all dexterity. Expensive too. Well, the recipe. So the recipe is... It's over this screen. Food. It is... okay, any of these kind of meats and mushroom and herb. 50 health. It's pretty good, actually. I'm glad we saved some of the herb for sure. So that's a, yeah, big heal. Same with this one, actually. That's also a big heal. And increases health, which is nice. This one increases stamina. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, what the character is wearing. I misunderstood. Yeah. Yeah, it's, believe it or not, it's a goofy-ass helmet. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, it's a goofy-ass helmet, and shockingly, it's the best helmet we found yet. It is, it's like, there was another helmet we were wearing that looked like a normal helmet, like very chill, like very normal, and very not out of place for a game like this. And then we found this thing, and it was lighter and provided more defense than the first helmet that we found. So I'm like, all right, it's ridiculous looking, but it works. So it's what we're gonna use. It's ridiculous, but if it works, I'll take it. That's good enough for me. All right, so let's see. I think we were saying the additional areas further on. Oh, we have to use the we have to open the gate. That's what the idea is here, I think. Because he gave us the switch. We saw there were some bad guys further out, and he said there was like something scary. It's like I have a feeling there's something like really awful that lurks beyond the gates. So beware of some awful stuff. Oh man, this is like a reminder of what being away from the cats does to me. Like I'm not that allergic to the cats, but the cats have been all over Shayna and I. I'm sorry, all over Gracie and I. Shayna is the cat, Gracie's my wife. The cats have been all over Gracie and I since we got back, because they were we had one of our friends house sit for us while we were gone, and this friend of ours does not like cats at all. And she's our old roommate, actually. She's our old roommate. She does not like cats at all. And the cats do not like her, like they're scared of her. So the cats have gotten, like, you know, they were getting fed, of course, and getting their litter boxes changed out, but yeah, like they haven't had any socialization while we were gone. So they are like, they've, you know, very much starved for attention while we were gone. And they've been all over us ever since we got back. And it's nice, of course, but the downside, at least in my case, that I'm you know, somewhat allergic to cats. And after a week of being away from them, it's like, oh god, I forgot what this is like. Oh, it's a lot. It's okay though. It's a worthwhile sacrifice. Something up there, actually, that's kind of cool. I could find a way to get up in that biznatch. If I could jump up here, maybe. There we go. Oh. There we go. That fallen ember, please. So I think the switch we saw was up this way. There was like a switch on the wall, and I think this is it right here. It's all shiny for me. Perfect. But yeah, the helmet is ridiculous. It looks goofy. It is goofy. It is quite stupid, and I'm very happy with it. We didn't just kind of hurt that rat. We fucking obliterated it, because this thing is hilarious and stupid. And dig with my shovel. We got some more clay and some armor shards. I was so excited I just sharted myself. See if I can do a sneaky attack on this guy. But once he turns around, it's gonna be real obvious what I'm up to. I always press the wrong button. Like, without fail. Well, what the heck? What the, man, I was pressed. I was pressing the wrong button again. Yeah, without fail, I'd have a tendency to just press the wrong buttons, getting the attack and activity buttons mixed up in very awkward moments. So I'm gonna eat one of those. Oh wait, no, that occupies a separate slot. Never mind. So this one. 35. Right, resource depleted. Right, I knew about that. Let's see, I know I saw this earlier. Oh no, isn't that something? I could have probably skipped all this, couldn't I? Oh, you can't climb up that way. Oh, that's silly. Okay. Was that, yeah, in my mind, I was like, man, you could probably just skip that whole sequence, couldn't you? But yeah, you can't actually hoist yourself up that way. Never mind. There's this. Fallen embers. Nothing else here, and I don't want to jump down, but I can climb up this way. I need to remember that little, like, hilt bash. That kind of hilt bash move is probably good for breaking guards. And of course, I have this little, like, shoulder bash move, which would also probably do an okay job of breaking guards when there's a pesky shield fella. There was like a splash. I guess maybe there was like a... Maybe there's like... It's like considered a body of water, that little puddle right there. That splash is kind of funny. You can't use them to break barrels, but you can just dodge into them, because like in Dark Souls, if you just somersault into something, it'll break it. Sacrament is where we want to go, but the bridge is up, so we gotta go through Mariner's Keep more. I climb down this. It looks like I probably can. We have a door here. Actually, it's a lever. I don't even know her. Okay, let's take this path real quick. I'm kind of curious. It's just yeah. It seems like a very bad idea. The best I can think of is maybe it's so bulky, the bad guy's weapons like bounce off it just because it's so cumbersome. But you think that would go both ways, and that it would make it really weird and uncomfortable for our guys. So yeah, it just seems like it defies logic. I think we're thinking too logically. I think our problem, Half Asleep guy, is that we're thinking too logically. We forget ourselves that this is a video game, and everything's made up and the points don't matter. We're not exactly striving for realism here. But it is very silly. There's another set of that armor, which we don't need, of course. That's what we're wearing right now. We'll sell that at the next opportunity. There was a shiny that I saw, and this is just a little vista spot. I wouldn't actually want to jump down from there at all. It's a treasure chest, and I seize it. I seize it, and I want it. Might I do so? When I get to that thing. How's about this? Let's go ahead and kick this down. This leads us to a thing. I don't think I've been here, actually. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I've been here. Yeah, I remember this old dead-end area. So let's start ourselves back up, then. It's a nifty shortcut, or a nifty, like, if we fall down, nifty way to get back where we came from. There was a way to, like, jump from the ladder or something. It's really hard to see. It's very dark, obviously. Unless I can pull myself up over here, maybe? Nothing jumps out. We'll just come back. There's kind of an implied spot on the map, kind of, sort of. Like if there was like a spot to kind of drop down around here, maybe. Nothing jumps out of me, that's fine. Unless you could like drop down here and have some way to kind of switch around, but I don't see an opportunity for that. So I'm just going to pull the switch. Hope for the best. Whoa, the elevator. Oh, I don't want to... Oh, I mean, I guess that's fine. There's a lot of damage, but not as much as I was hoping it would be. Yeah, the reach is second to none. Some of that meats. Not from the rat, but from the fella. Mushroom and meat curry. Don't mind if I do. I wonder if you can learn the recipe by picking up the dish, or if you have to find the actual, like, written recipe to be able to recreate it. Yeah. Yeah, it would disrupt all things. Ours and the bad guys. Yeah, it's just so goofy. It's so goofy, but that's what makes it so unique. And why I couldn't not use it. Like, I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, like, this is a guaranteed absolute thing. Oh my god. That was good timing on his part. Oh. Got stuck in the level geometry. See if I can bait him. Ouch. Oh, okay. So yeah, there is. I'm gonna eat these things real quick. So there is sort of an aerial attack, but it drops you down instantly. So yeah, I'm attacking way too soon. That's the thing. Yeah, they have melee weapons. They're not completely stupid. They came prepared. Yeah, because I was thinking, oh yeah, can I do a cool... Yeah, so it drops you down instantly. There is an aerial attack, but it's, there's no way to, like, get a running start and then have it carry you with momentum. It just drops you, like, super, super fast. Link's down air in Smash Brothers. Also, we got Shock Value in the house. What's up, Shock Value? Shock Value says, I promise I didn't want to say that, Alex. I was forced. Held at gunpoint. You have to say this message. You have to. Cordyceps mushrooms, they are infecting the brain. The Twitch mind virus. Forcing the well-wishing on you. It's pretty strategic, yeah. A lot of people have, in the reviews and whatnot, have understandably compared it to Dark Souls. It's like a Dark Souls kind of Diablo kind of sort of game. So lots of systems in place as far as pacing of the combat, that kind of thing. You're actually, they're probably friends. They're gonna see me, they're gonna be like, oh, it's you. Yeah. These guys are okay. What happened to your horse? Oh, it isn't a horse. It's like a reindeer. Did Grandma run over it as an act of revenge?
Sam, forgive my father. He mistook you for one of the Risen.
Is this weapon gigantic and high range? Yes, it is yes to both of those. Have a sleep guy says, oh no, it's got me too. The virus is spreading.
If you make for Sacrament, there are worse things than bandits up ahead.
A beast, you say? Boss battle time?
They say it used to be a man. I wanted to go after it, but Father says...
Father says the Torn are not to be trifled.
Torn.
He's right.
Can you put the sword away? I mean, I could de-equip it if I wanted to. There are other weapons. There's like a smaller one-handed sword, that kind of thing. But big sword has big numbers. So one of those kinds of cases. Big sword has big numbers, and that intrinsically makes it better in my book. So to me, it's a pretty obvious trade-off. Now that being said, this shield rather, is I guess a little worse than our current shield. They're both called round shield, but somehow this one is less good. Yeah, the archer tunic. These pants are a little bit better, but they're heavier for some reason. Oh, actually, no, they are different. We were using the tattered trousers. We have another archer tunic, but again, we have a slightly better version. So yeah, you can find like slightly different versions. Thieving Drifter mitts, we already have those, but these are a little bit better. Just a little bit, so we use those. So, pays to keep an eye out for things we pick up and try to switch to the more gooder versions. Usually go for like more fast weapons, yeah. I would say generally speaking in games like this, I usually stick more medium. Kind of sword and board philosophy with sword and shield. But I don't know, I feel like in more recent years I've started to gravitate more towards big weapon, big damage, big. And just throw caution to the wind. Or maybe not throw caution, but throw subtlety to the wind.
You're welcome to our fire as long as you're here. I'll keep attending.
I will make myself
know what it's like to be
some
lost in the
meat
woods.
and mushroom stuff.
All you can think about is a warm meal.
I'll make all 5 of them. Because those would be really helpful. We got a scary boss battle coming in hot, I do believe. And I'll make 2 more of these. There we go. Guess I could make these 2. Yeah, why the hell not? Lots of healing forever. Healing potions for everybody. And by potions, I mean meals. Because that's how this game functions. It's healing meals. No Estus Flask. It's all about cooking stuff in preparation for scary battles. Can I lower this bridge? Oh, yes. Yes, I can. I can kick it down. Pretty nifty. Because I'm kind of curious. Now that the elevator is raised... Oh, wait. Hold on, yeah. What if I do this? What if I pull the lever? Have it go up. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. So that's how we came up to this point? Wait, I thought that goes down. Or no, I'm sorry. I thought that went up, rather. That's what I'm wondering, is if there's something underneath it. Oh, I see what's happening. Yes, if I'm on this, and it goes down. Alright, so this is, I think, what I was wondering about earlier, because it seemed like there was something underneath. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. We're reading these kind of out of order. Just the smell of rot. Wet squelches of my boots in the mud. Strange figures called a swamp home. Oh, it's a swamp, you say. Poison swamp and poison bog areas in a Dark Souls-esque game. I'm shocked. Actually, hold on. There's a ladder here. Could be down here. It just goes into the water. Come on. Cord, can I haul myself up? Not really. Dodge is limited resource. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot is that I find that gets said about Dark Souls and what constitutes a, you know, a proper Souls like that kind of thing. A lot has been said about that over the years. And you know, the debate rages on. What game is a Dark Souls like? What is it? You know, what's considered a valid part of this, you know, entry in the genre, that kind of thing. Oh, hello. Who's this friend? Who's damaging me very well. Oh gosh. Being in the water is weird, and these guys are very big. Oh boy. Oh, this is weird. Oh my god, I'm constantly in the corner here. Jesus. Should not have come here. I didn't know these big things were gonna be in here. Can I eat? Oh, I got in the water. God damn it. Alright, good to know. Good to know these big fucking dudes are here. I need to get good at dealing with them because they are gonna become a problem. I mean, they're already a problem. But anyway, yeah, just the thought I was kind of ultimately getting towards is that, yeah, what you just described, like managing your dodge and managing your stamina, managing your resources, I think is like probably the biggest calling card of the Dark Souls series. Like your stamina management and recognizing the bad guys' stamina, and like when there's an opening, try to minimize openings that you have, that kind of thing. That's like such a big part of the game, of the series rather. I'm gonna sell a couple things. We don't need this one. Don't need this one. Keep that guy. Don't need that guy. Don't need that guy. And then everything else I'll keep there. That's fine. Yeah. I'll go ahead and repair. Might as well. Go. Like the fast control system. Oh, you mean like you usually prefer like more turn-based, so you can kind of plan your moves out? Because that's understandable too. A lot is, of course, said about the Dark Souls, Soulsborne games, that kind of thing. And I like these kinds of things, although I don't play them all that often. So I enjoy them, but I'm kind of a tourist to the series, really. I don't play them like a super with great frequency. And I've only really played Dark Souls 1. I've not played any of the other games in the series. And I liked it. Played it all the way through twice, and I liked it. All of it off stream. But yeah, it's a series that, or it's a kind of genre, I guess, that, yeah, not everybody loves, understandably. It's I don't know. I see why people flock to it, and I also see why people are like, no thank you. Yeah, that's in the, in the Fallout series. Yeah, I mean, I've only played Fallout 1, so I've not played in the new ones yet. Of course, Fallout is kind of in vogue right now because everybody has been loving the series, the TV series, and it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty dang cool, so yeah, for good reason. Right, so I'm not gonna go north just yet. I do want to go check out this other direction, as I wonder if there's something this way that might tickle some pickles, including my own. But not that rat. That rat is dead. Nothing getting pickled. Nothing getting tickled there. Yeah, we saw this from afar. I had a feeling there was gonna be something. Yeah, more, yeah, exactly. There's like the fact the camera's fixed, obviously that's like a Diablo staple right there, but yeah, definitely the combat is, it's like very, very Dark Souls-y. I got something in my eye. Alright, so dare I try to fight those things again? I don't know, maybe I should keep going where the game kind of wants me to go and take on whatever beast lies beyond that bridge. And then come back for the big scary fast boys, because those guys are awful, man. What do I got? Might just be a cat fuzz. Oh boy, I am reminding myself. I'm being reminded of, you know, after being away from the cats for a week, it's like, oh right, this is the thing I have. These cat allergies. The Orban Glades are safe for now. So they claim. They claim they're safe. More of that copper ore. Oh, that's right, Have a Sleep guy. Yeah, Dunk was doing Dark Souls. He actually, I guess, beat it a week or two ago, I think. I missed the stream in which he beat the game. And I missed Ornstein and Small. Like, I missed a bunch of the streams, unfortunately. Of course, he streams at kind of weird hours anyway. But yeah, I forgot that you're also a Dunk watcher, because yeah, I watch him on a fairly regular basis. I liked the Dark Souls streams. The only downside is that, man, some of that the backseating that people hit him with when he's playing an unfamiliar game are like I appreciate that he's patient with the backseating, but as a viewer, I think like when people are riding him that hard, it's a bit much. It's like I wish some people would tone it down a bit and also be patient with him, because like he's very good at Noid. He's very good at a lot of the games that he plays, but I think sometimes when he's playing a new game or a game that's new to him, people that have thousands of hours into the game will watch him and expect him to have that level of familiarity. It's like, bro, it takes a while. It takes a while to get to that point. So some of the Dark Souls streams were kind of frustrating, not because of anything he did, but because the audience was being kind of insufferable. The series was kind of so-so, honestly. I've heard mostly good things, although I've heard good things from, oh boy, from people that are pretty big like Fallout fans. Is he here, or is he just in the distance? You've played them all from way back in the day? That's good. That's good. You've played them all, yeah. But you just kind of thought it was so-so. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to see it for myself for sure, so I can kind of formulate my thoughts. Although I've only played the first one, so I'm definitely in the dark as far as like, you know, the newer stuff is concerned. Grab a couple things for Ray. Take on that fight. Holy prisoner leggings. Yeah, I have a couple friends that were speaking really highly of it, and they were like really hyped for the series. And maybe that's part of it too. Maybe they were like, yeah, maybe it was the hype train that they rode in on. I wonder if it's gonna have more of those like quick fellas. I feel like I should just take on that boss battle. They're dead something or other here. Wait, have I been here? It's these guys. Oh, there's a big guy. Oh my god. Except he beat the shit out of his own bros. What is going on? Oh, big. I think he just has friendly fire. I don't think he's my friend. He's just big. I'm going in. Hold my beer. Oh! At range. Now, he is not the boss battle. He's just a dude. Gotta get my stamina back. Trying to do a little reach around. Ooh, good. Ouch. Not good. Oh. Is this to kill? Yeah. God, is he gonna explode? I got scared. When I saw him just pulp his other bro, I was like, oh shit, what have I gotten myself into? What nonsense lunacy is this? Also, we got CJ. What's up, CJ? Checking out this new game, by the way. This game just entered early access about a week and a half ago. So it's fairly fresh. Fairly funky fresh. Picking apart the series. I remember one of my buddies said it felt like the storyline to a Fallout game that hadn't been made yet. So it's like, it kind of exists separate from the other games. As opposed to, like, requiring, you know, you having to be familiar to, like, if it's like a, you know, like an assumed sequel to Fallout 3 or something like that. It seemed like it was a little bit more, not needing a ton of pre-familiarity with the series, which is nice. So yeah, the idea that it's like, oh, it's a pretty cool, you know, entry into the Fallout universe, but not something that is, like, canonically like, oh, you have to play Fallout 3 and 4 to really understand this one. Of course, I guess all the Fallout games are fairly self-contained in that sense anyway, so I guess that's not that weird. Shockface says, I'm a little bit tough to please in this stuff. I mean, no, I mean, your perspective is a very valuable one, especially as somebody who's, like I said, you played all the Fallout games. I'm kind of a scrub since I've only played the one game. Yeah, it's a series that I'm very much interested in. I want to try to fight that guy. I mean, I was saying earlier, like, we got some kind of boss thing in the forest. I wonder if I can drop down and, like, get the drop on his ass. I'm gonna see if I can get the drop on his ass, unless the fall damage kills me. A little bit of fall damage. We actually might be able to one-tap him. Is it enough? It was. That was satisfying. Last of Us show? Yeah, I've heard that one is also extremely good. And I've not played any of the Last of Us games, or either of them, rather, so yeah, that's one I really ought to... That's one I should play, for sure. That big guy? Yeah, I thought the big guy was a boss, honestly. The way... Well, he was like, I guess, like a mini boss. He was big. He was a big fella, big scary fella, but yeah, not the big scary boss we were hearing about earlier. And yeah, and they have friendly fire. Yeah, they can get their own homies, which was a delightful surprise. A terrifying but delightful surprise. The stim packs, yeah, Radaway, right. So yeah, having some, like, basic familiarity probably is nice. But yeah, it's not like you would have to have, you know, oh, like, this is gonna make no sense unless you've played Fallout 1 through 3 and minimum 700 hours into New Vegas. Like, thankfully, nothing like that. Or Fallout 76. It sounds like it's pretty chill in that respect, which I appreciate. As a card-carrying noob to these things, I appreciate the newbie friendliness. Bloop. What does a crown mean? I think that means they are a Twitch Prime, what do they call it? Amazon. It's not. Is it Amazon? Oh, Prime Gaming. That's what they call it. They're a Prime Gaming subscriber. I think that's what that signifies. Alright, how's about this? I'm gonna double back. We're definitely getting into some weird territory. And I feel and I fear that I'm getting myself into trouble if I keep going. So let's go ahead and go the direction the game is kind of nudging me towards. I'm gonna like drop down and explore, and I want to do all the things, man. This is a game where exploration is, I would say, generally rewarded. Generally speaking, you're rewarded by exploring. How did I get here? This is not my beautiful wife. We're dropping down. Kill that one fella. That's weird. I thought it was this way. Oh, it was this way. I didn't drop down that way. I see. Grab that. I do see a treasure chest. All right, I'm going for the treasure chest. I'm doing it. Try and stop me. It's okay. I'll be really stealthy. Look how stealthy I'm being. If I break all the boxes and all the destructible things and loot all the chests, then nobody will know I was here. So stealthy. See, no one has any idea. Predicted some things. Oh, that's kind of cool. Enough to pay attention. Yeah, some foreshadowing. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Yeah, when like you're watching something with, yeah, a partner or a spouse, and it might not be their cup of tea, but they start to kind of pick up on things and kind of start to get into it. Truth be told, I experienced something kind of similar not too long ago because, of course, I posted in the Discord server that Gracie and I got to watch Alien for the first time in movie theaters even. We saw it in the theater because we were looking to kill some time. We're looking to kill some time in between our having to check out from our the condo in which we were staying on vacation. Checkout time was at 10 a.m., but our flight wasn't until 7:40, so we had some time to kill, needless to say. And yeah, we went to a movie theater, and there was a 45th anniversary showing of Alien, the first Alien, came out in '79, I think. And I've never seen any of the Aliens movies, Alien or Aliens, so I was like, absolutely, this sounds amazing. And she's not really big into sci-fi, and not super big into horror either. But she was like, actually, yeah, I've heard pretty good things. Let's try it out. And she ended up really, really liking it. She ended up really, really enjoying it. And yeah, which surprised the hell out of me because I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh, I don't want to feel like I'm like forcing her to watch something she's not really into. But no, she really enjoyed it. And I did too. It was a good time. Yeah, like it's the very first one. The very first one. The one directed by Ridley Scott. Old school, and where it's a single alien loose on the ship. With the original chestburster scene, the whole 9 yards. The movie was very, very good. And I knew it would be. I mean, I knew I was going to enjoy it, no question. I suspect that's going to be the boss arena right there. I knew I was going to enjoy myself. But yeah, but like I said, I wasn't sure that Gracie would like it, but no, she really enjoyed it too. And now, both of us are like, yeah, we want to watch more of them. Now, I know ahead of time that everyone says Aliens is a great sequel, really, really good movie, and that 3 is kind of so-so, and then what is it, Resurrection, not everybody loved, Covenant, I think was so-so, kind of a mixed bag, but, I mean, Romulus, not too far in the future, I think Romulus comes out in 3 months, maybe, and hope it's good. Hope it's really, really good. And there's also Prometheus. There's Alien vs. Predator. There's like, the other kind of side entries in the series. Who dared to question the king, he says, by the way. But it was good. It was cool. And like I said, it was cool that she was getting into it and wants to watch more of it. And of course, Gracie's an artist. And she had never heard of H.R. Giger before. And I got to show her some of his artwork and how, I mean, fucked up and weird his shit is, but still, he is central to the success of the series, and Alien as a series and as a creation, obviously, would be nothing without Giger and his twisted designs, his twisted, fucked up designs. So it's part of the joy of the experience there. Let me watch the first 2. Yeah, we talked about Alien and Aliens to a decent degree. Back when I was playing through Aliens Dark Descent on stream, and I loved that game. So that's part of why I knew I was going to like this. It's like, you know, that Alien Dark Descent was such a good game, and it was a very unique experience. Given that man, he's able to just chip away at me. I'm gonna jump down so I can drop him some health. Oh my god, the fucking fall damage killed me. God damn it. I was like, I need to heal. Let me just jump down. I keep underestimating the fall damage. I think that has killed me more than anything at this point. Fucking fall damage, bro. How does it even work? So it's down this way, I think. I gotta exact my revenge. I can't let myself go out that way. Oh, I didn't actually pick this up. I was like, let me go heal. And by that, I mean get my ass got. But anyway, yeah, Alien Dark Descent was great, and I was like, that was my, not my first entry in the series, but fucking splattered his ass. That was fun. As I'd played a bit of Alien vs. Predator back in the day, like I'd had some exposure, but nothing of like substance. Nothing where I was able to really sink my teeth into like a narrative and like a storytelling experience. Because I enjoyed it so much, I was like, oh yeah, I know I will enjoy any and all additional Alien things in my future. I was gonna say, I know that's enough to break his parry, but not enough to kill. See, I know I can overpower him. That's the beauty of weapons this big, is if you break guards, you know, break their guard and stun lock them, you can just you can have that carry your ass to victory. But yeah, we talked about, a lot of us, you know, we were talking about the series, and generally speaking, most people agree that like some people love 3, some people, some people like 3, some people really dislike 3. 3 is kind of a mixed bag, according to many. I'm surprised he overpowered me there. Outspeeded me. To say, I know I'm gonna beat him this time. Oof. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna do a follow-up. I'm gonna charge up. This'll kill. Yeah, and level. Not just kill, but level. I get some spoils for my troubles. I'm a troubled individual, that's for sure. The Alien VR game, you're talking about Alien Isolation, right? Because I've heard that is extremely good. In fact, Elgaso was saying that that's more akin to the first movie, whereas the game we played, Dark Descent, was more akin to the second movie. Kind of makes sense because it's squad-based. Yeah, Isolation looks really good. I know you don't have to play in VR, but that is probably the definitive way to experience it. One of my friends, who is a gigantic sci-fi nerd, loves Alien, loves all this kind of stuff. Big into horror, big into sci-fi. Yeah, like that. This is very much in his wheelhouse, this kind of conversation. And I remember him saying that, yeah, he had already played all the way through Alien Isolation just on his own without VR, but then he tried it in VR, and he was like, yeah, VR is like the only way to really experience that game. And he was like, but it like disturbed him so much. He was like, but I can't play anymore. It's like it's the only way I will ever play that game, and I cannot do it. It's like, I'm never playing this game again. It's fucking terrifying. It's that good. It is that good and terrifying. But Prometheus, but yeah, I've heard someone say that Prometheus isn't really an Alien movie. Is that it's Ridley Scott, of course, but that it is its own cup of tea. Which is interesting, because, yeah, I just assumed it was considered part of the pantheon of the series. Fall Out 4. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's like some musical cues. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it took a lot from... Yeah, probably more aliens, plural. Because, I mean, Dark Descent was, at times, a very scary game, for sure. But, yeah, so much of the dread was more like, you know, managing your team and managing your squad and their health and their sanity and their stress levels. And those kinds of things seem more akin to the second movie than the first one. Yeah, I do want to play Isolation. Alien Isolation looks very good and fucking terrifying. keep coming back to this area. Like these stones are so interesting, and the flowers and plants are so glowy. And yeah, there's no way to interact with any of this, but it's also striking. I wonder if after we kill the boss, something will be made apparent. Only one way to find out. I see we go charge this motherfucker and murder him mercilessly and murderously. Was not supposed to be an alien. Oh, okay. Didn't really like it too much. I'd heard mostly good things about Prometheus, but I don't know any details, and I only know a few people that have actually seen it until this conversation, that is. I've heard mostly good things, but don't know details. Yeah, alien adjacent. It's almost, that's kind of a shame. Like it's almost like, man, maybe it would have been better off if they would have just been like, yo, Ridley Scott, just do whatever you want. Like, we're not gonna like try to shoehorn an alien expectation in. I wonder if it made the movie weaker by kind of like shoehorning some like presumed alien shenanigans. What's this big baddie gonna be? Big bad Leroy Brown. Oh my fucking god. Big sword. I got a big sword too. You don't see me bragging. That's not true. I've been bragging this whole night. Warrick. Alright, gotta study his ass. Oof. Class was in session. Oof. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oof. Okay. On my heels. Ugh. That's pretty good. That was less than good. And then he's vulnerable after this. Yeah, after this one here. Oh, he dodged. Take a eat. Oh, he's mad. Good. Let him be mad. The good news is we have a lot of healing. So as long as I don't fuck up too impossibly. Oh, like this. Alright, I have to use it to heal, unfortunately. I don't have infinite healing, obviously. Yeah, it's kind of a war of attrition here. As long as I don't fuck up and I'm not a complete idiot with my resources, I'll probably be okay. Oh god. For another eat. Can do the spin attack thing, because that spin attack is where he really gets vulnerable for a second. Here we go, perfect. Stamina's pretty low. Oof. It's always 3-hit combo. Oof, way too early. Actually, that's okay, I'm behind him. Catch. Oof. Do it again. There's like additional numbers happen. It's like there's like a poison thing he's doing, maybe? Oh god. Oh, I'm like cursed? Oh, I can't eat for a bit. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, there's like some kind of purple thing happening. It's like there was like some kind of poison damage or like cursed thing he was doing. Ouch. Oh, backswing. Oh my god. Oh shit, am I dead? He interrupted the healing. Try it again. Yeah, it's this new aura thing he's taken on now that the thing is shifted. So there's multiple phases or like layers to his shit that he gets. Not bad. Oh, unfortunate timing on my part. I was thinking I could get past that. Heal. Oof. Oh, shit. To see, I think I can still get his ass. Alright, he's done. Alright, well, that was unfortunately an example of, like... That was like a lesson in, there's gonna be a lot harder than that, so... If I have, like, any hope of survival, I need to get my sea legs, more of my sea legs, so that I can, like, deal with those things a little bit easier. I'm gonna go ahead and just... Yeah, let's just use some of these, just because I've got... I have to wait a little bit. I've got inventory things I want to go ahead and make room for, obviously. But yeah, that's like a... I definitely need more stamina. Like, more stamina, that's so much of an issue with fights like this, is being able to, like, navigate around them. And of course, I've made a fairly heavy build for myself. So yeah, maybe what I would do at some point is consider a, like some kind of lighter approach. Maybe still with the same weapon, because that was really good damage, but yeah, like, better maneuverability is going to eventually become an issue with fights like that, for sure. Wrong button. Dodge is always the same roll. Thereabouts, although, there are... The dodge is based on, like, in the bottom right here. I know you can't see my cursor, but in the bottom right where it says heavy, there's different equipment load thresholds. So there's heavy, medium, and light, and those will determine how snappy your dodge is, how many iframes you get. And heavier is not necessarily worse, because it gives you the ability to bum rush, which is that ability right there, which uses a lot of stamina, but knocks people back. Well, knocks lesser enemies back. Bosses wouldn't give a shit, obviously. But, so, like, there's trade-offs, obviously, but yeah, as you can imagine, faster is going to be the safer bet. I got it's a human hand. It's kind of when I'd get his sword, although he's probably wielding the sword that I had thereabouts. Oh, also, I never leveled, did I? I had a level just ready to go at a moment's notice. So I will level into strength now. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do 1 strength, and I think 1 stamina and 1 equip load. Because I kind of want to get equip load maybe down into medium range. I think that might be kind of nice. As I was saying that there's trade-offs to heavy versus light, but I'm thinking medium maybe would be a good thing to strive towards. So I'll do this for now. And at some point, I almost wonder if there's a way to respec, because I don't really love the fact that I had to put a point in dexterity and faith earlier for a weapon I didn't even really want to use anyway. Give us a bit more strength, obviously. I wonder if we're going to learn the lore about what happened to that monster. What turned him... What forced him to turn out that way. So that was very... He was a very, very spooky and, like, twisted creature. He was feeding off of other humans, it looked. Like, in the cutscene, he was, like, eating a leg. Are these friends?
Quickly! Don't think just because you felled the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, Winnick. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards...
We look so ridiculous. Everyone looks pretty normal, and then here's us with a big old fucking plank on our neck like a goober.
My god. You're Serum. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once, I'm glad I was wrong. Serum, in the flesh and on our islands. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind...
I'm not just a hobbit in name, I promise.
I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the Rookery.
The Rookery.
to sacrament.
Looks cool. There's some weird artifacting with some of the things in the distance, but yeah, looks cool. Fast travel unlocked. Cool. They all stand at attention. That's nice of them. So the one kind of, the one kind of unfinished business we have with this area is that one little zone I was kind of starting to work towards. And then like started to double back. I was like, ah, shit. I'm getting into like a zone that I shouldn't be getting into. Like they're like the area with like, I'm not sure if they're fish dudes or lizard guys, but those fast lads that had the one big giant guy, not the boss we just fought, but the mini boss earlier. There was more to that area that I could have explored, but I came back because I was like, well, let's go ahead and do the boss battle. But I do want to continue down that thread. However, it is getting late. It is getting late, so we do need to wrap it up here. So I'll exit to menu. In fact, we're going to quit the game. But this game is very good. I really enjoy myself with it, my time with it. It was very hard to see, I think. It was very hard to notice. But some of you might have noticed I'm not great at this game. I know my natural gamer skills usually carry me through flawlessly in games like this. This is a rare case where game's kind of hard. I like to think we kind of started to figure our way out. We at least got through the first boss, but yeah, like I can already tell it's like there is going to be way harder bosses. There's going to be way tougher situations we'll have to deal with, obviously, in the future. So there's plenty of good to get still. There's plenty of improvements to seek. And I would like to play more of this game in the future.